Camel.
Nee, gepakt het. Gepakt het.
Alright, and with that, I will be introducing myself. Yo! Welcome to the second episode. My name is Povio, one of your hosts. I am together with Matisse and Finn. And of course, you cannot forget Nando, Red Bull Athlete, RBBC, FTE, Unrep, Icewolves, ECA, Frogwest, PXL, Hank, Senshi, Mid, PRG, Clutchmaster, Not Emakker van Plankendaal, IMEA, ESLol, DALol, RKI, LSA, Bukko, Smurfer, Arsenist, Bald, Dunnewell, aka Baldo, My Goat, My Ginger. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about games and everything around it. Esports, competitive, anything you can find. Alright.
You know, the way you had
Damn, that was a banger intro.
on the side, I know you had his whole title pre-saved. I know you had it ready. You'd been waiting for 10
No, I
minutes.
feel like he just sucked it out of his thumb.
No,
to be fair,
no,
I
it sounded pretty
feel
weird.
like by now, Patrick has actually just learned the full title out of his head, you know? He used it so much. He's like, I don't need to copy paste it. It's
No. I
in my
have
core. It's a core memory now.
No. I have the title with his real name and then also his just IGN name, so he doesn't get doxxed.
So he
Well, I
doesn't
think you
get doxxed,
doxed me,
but
didn't
you
you?
tell him, yeah. You tell them everything he's been in. So, you know, they just search up one of the events and they'll find him, bro.
I think you doxed me anyway, because I think you said my
It's
last
in his
name.
title.
But it's fine.
Would
I can cut it.
he actually have casted it? I don't know about that one.
Maybe.
I could have.
No, but anyways, we're going to the genres of games.
Just 50% chance he's not lying. I don't know.
Just look every title up, and they'll never know.
Maybe.
Alright. We're going to genres. Now, of course, there's all of them. We could make a tier list, but I'm not gonna do that, because fuck that.
Come on, tier list, baby. Come on, we need more tier lists.
Have we told them what we are talking about yet?
Yes. About games and everything
You weren't
around
paying
it.
attention, Finn.
Actually, Finn,
Man,
not paying
but-
attention. That's crazy.
So I'm
You're lost in the
so
sauce,
lost
Finn.
already.
Lost
You're
in the
lost
sauce.
in the sauce.
I'm sorry.
We need to make one of those like bingo boards for Patrick and see how long it takes before he says like all of it. Like, you know how you've the Nando bingo? Do like Patrick. Do like Lost in the Sauce. Do the Nando titles mention. Do like all of it. Just test them, bro.
To be
I
fair,
will-
I
I
think
will say
every one
all
of
of it.
us could have a bingo card with like things we do.
Bro, let's be honest. Just put there. It's an insta win. Like, you
no.
Like you just put the word there. I'm gonna say it in like one sentence. It's
No,
over.
if you're
like, I
editing it,
just-
you're editing this, you have to bleep
Yeah,
out a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
I'll
words.
bleep
What
it
this
out.
is saying.
Of course,
over.
please beep that out. I'm like, I thought that was obvious.
No,
Please don't leave that in. I'm begging.
no. I
you.
mean, I feel like Matisse.
Please.
That's
Beep
fine.
beep 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 beep
We
beep.
got to
What
the
was it about, genres?
genres. Yeah, genres.
Oh.
Anyone?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah,
Just
what do you mean?
what
I'll
like
just
you,
tell
what
you
you
my
like.
favorite genre.
Your favorite genres, what you like about them, what you don't like, pros, cons.
Turn-based for sure. Turn-based fighter
Really?
games.
Oh, you like that?
Okay,
Yeah.
like Baldur's Gate 3 then, right?
For example, I mean, Pokemon is technically also a turn-based
Yeah,
fighter
okay,
game.
true.
So
that one's a
These
Fair
banger.
type
enough.
of games I really enjoy. I feel like it's like chess, you know? Chess is also a turn-based
Yeah.
fighter game, technically. I love chess as well, so
That's why I
those
love
type of
TFT
genres.
as well so much. It's so nice. It's theoretically
yeah,
maybe
the
like
round,
a
and
bit
you have
less,
like
but
you can think about what you're doing. It's not like everything you do has consequences, of course, but it has way less consequences than, for example, misclicking an entire team fight in League, for example. You know,
yeah,
Mhm.
that is lost. I am curious.
it's
now,
like
though.
you have time to actually think about what you want to do, which I enjoy because I feel like I can come up with a lot more strategies when I can think about it than I have to do on the fly. You know.
True. Like TFT is good at that. I want to know what's your favorite Pokemon game, like out of all of them.
What's my favorite Pokemon? That's
Yeah, it's a rough one. Like for me, Loki,
So
I'd say it's Emerald.
so I grew up playing Diamond and Pearl,
Right. Yeah. Okay.
so I would say Diamond and Pearl, but I don't think they're the best. Platinum is probably better, anyways. But
Right.
it's a good one. I would say, and this is gonna be so unconventional. Don't sue me, Nintendo. But like the fan-made games are actually so much better
Low key, I
because
get
they
you. though.
they implement like fan bias as well as like what the fans want, or like the harder challenging type games that they invent. I like
True.
those.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Different Nuzlocke.
that's just my opinion. Turn-based fighter games, so which
I
if
like
you say
Platinum as well.
Pokemon, you would not say that it's a turn-based fighter game.
If
But
you think about it theoretically, you know. If you
I
think
mean, it
about
is. It's more than that, of course. But I mean, the major part of it is turn-based fighter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense.
I like Pokemon
Nando?
Platinum as well. I'm a huge fan of Black and White actually. Black and
Yeah,
Black
White
and
that's
is
White
really
also
is
good.
so underrated, though.
Mhm.
It's so underrated.
There's not a lot of Pokemon games that missed, in my opinion, except for like X and Y did something really poorly, and like the game itself, like the
X and
the
Y was-
customization was great, but the game itself to play Pokemon was bad,
Yeah. I
and
haven't
like the
even played X and
remakes.
Y.
Oh well,
No, but it's fine. I
I
haven't
do.
even played them because I didn't get to it.
Good.
I did enjoy the Switch games though. The Switch games were good.
They were nice. They were like overall like chill, you know. And that they weren't like groundbreaking for me, but they were
No,
nice.
but they were like they reached the level I needed to in Pokemon.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. It's like
they were like they
chill
were
with this.
enticing enough for me to actually finish the game,
Yeah.
and then
I feel like the only real ones
But
that
yeah.
like missed, in my opinion, was like the first few times they started like trying like actual open worldish. I feel like Sword and
I
Shield was
actually
good, you know. Sword and
Yeah.
Shield was still good, I find, but then what was it? Pokemon Arceus. Arceus, like it's fine,
But it's a different type of Pokemon. I mean, if
like, it's
I feel
fine,
like
but it's I don't know.
no, it's
Even
like
Scarlet
something
and
you
Violet
want.
is good in my opinion, but it runs really bad.
Yeah.
I think if it
Yeah,
if it
that's
would
also
look
an
better,
issue.
if it would look better, it would actually like be very
And the
good.
bugs and the lag, oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
and the
think just
resets. I
because
had
of
to like reset.
how many bugs it has, nah, I don't know.
Insane.
Bit unlucky, bit unlucky.
I grew up
But
Oh
it's
yeah,
playing
still-
Soul
what was
Silver.
your question? Sorry, Soul Silver was actually good as well. Hard goal and Soul
Oh yes,
Silver.
but I
like
feel
them.
like Gen 4 was really great. Just maybe it's just nostalgia talking, but they really hit it with those games.
Yeah,
Like
no, I
Soul
agree.
Silver, for example, like the Pokeathlon, it was crazy. I enjoyed that so much. It's
It was
stupid,
actually
but
pretty
it's
good.
like something you want. You know, you don't only want to fight in Pokemon, you also
Mhm.
want to catch shinies, whatever, do everything you want. And then you had like the Pokeathlon was basically Pokemon Athletics, you know?
Mhm.
Pog.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
really
actually
I was
fun.
pretty cool.
happy.
Sorry, Matisse, you were actually going to ask something before I started talking about Pokemon more.
Really? Oh no, that was my question.
Oh, okay, all right.
That was my question. No, I
All
wanted
good.
to ask you what your genre was. Because I actually
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
think Platinum. I really liked Platinum. I grew up with Diamond and Nah, I grew up with like um
As you know,
He does not know.
not
He
Casino.
doesn't know. He doesn't know. He
I
doesn't
think
He
know.
doesn't
Matisse
know.
I
meant
played I
what
played
type of
Pokemon Yellow
genre.
and all that stuff as well, right? But like I don't know, I think Platinum was fun. I
Make
mean,
him
I agree that
rewatch
the
this
very
in
old
editing.
games were very good.
It's fine. He'll realize.
He'll see
understand.
editing
He'll
and he'll be
realize.
like, what?
No, no.
Yeah, no,
We
no,
were
just
asking you
rewatch the
what's your
editing,
favorite
and you'll-
genre is.
And you
Oh,
go, I like
genre! I
yellow.
thought you said Pokemon. I thought
You
you
said, I
said
like
Pokemon.
yellow. I was like, huh? That's not
What's
a
your
genre,
favorite
bro.
genre? I
No,
like Platinum.
genre. FPS.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I was like,
FPS.
I don't know if you were gonna like maybe give me like a sneaky
I mean,
answer, maybe, but
I don't
like, yeah.
really, I don't really have like any specific like actual favorite genre. But if I had to choose, it's probably FPS. Like, I grew up with it, right? Like CS 1.6.
Yeah, true.
I grew up with
Yeah.
it all the like throughout my youth. I played CS 1.6 into CSS, into CS:GO, into CS2 now, Valorant, multiple battle royales.
Apex.
I actually do enjoy battle royales, even though I have a love-hate relationship with them.
Okay.
Because I enjoy them and then I don't enjoy them.
Yeah, that's.
Next season it's gonna be fixed. Next season Apex it's gonna be very
Sure.
fine.
They've been saying that for like
What's
how many
gonna be
seasons?
fixed about it?
Yeah, I'll get to the details later.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, okay.
No,
well, yeah,
I think
yeah,
if I had to
you have
choose
the stat
FPS,
for it.
like first-person shooters, I think it's purely because of the ability to be easily show mechanical skill or like any skill in the
Yes.
game. And I'm a very competitive player, so the
Mm.
fact that you can just really easily show skill in the game just kind of entices me to play it, I guess. I think that's the answer.
Yeah, I I like playing FPS games, but I'm so bad at them. I have the worst aim alive. It's actually insane.
When fast-paced. Sorry.
Yeah,
but
but
fast-paced games. I like fast-paced games. Or fast-paced shooters, I should put like that.
yeah, but that's fine. No, I mean I feel like okay, and when I have to react to something, I have better aim than when I actually have to aim at something. You know, that's just I don't know. I just can't aim. That's why I prefer like games that you have to think about and be tactically
Yeah.
advanced. I mean, don't get me wrong, FPS also have a lot of tactical skills, but it's more reliant on your mechanical skills than it is on your tactical skills. In the end, because if you can't click head, you can't win. You know. I mean, it's way more in depth than that, but you understand what I mean.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you,
No,
you need
but yeah,
both. You need both. Also.
Yeah, you obviously need both, but it's like in League you also need mechanics. I'll just bring up League all the time, by the way, just so you know. I feel like in shooter games, like having the mechanical skills is the biggest part, and then like having like the tactical skills is way lower, just because. I mean, the fact that you can, I don't know. All the line, for example, I'll bring up the example CS2. I think every player knows their lineups, which is something that can be learned. It's like school, you know, you study them and then you do them. That's not that difficult if you like practice them and rehearse them. But like for example in League, there's not a situation that can be recreated as easily as it is in CS:GO. That's why I think CS:GO is way less reliant on tactics in game,
Oh, no,
like
I'm
quick
agree.
adapting.
But not every
is.
not every FPS is like that though.
Yeah, of course, no.
I feel like
agree,
CS
but
is
that's
one
what I
of the
meant.
few that really relies or heavily relies on mechanics. Because CS has and the only reason why CS is that mechanically reliant is because CS gives like a little amount of space for creativity. So the fact that everything is known by every single person just kind of if everybody knows everything, then it comes down to who can perform it better, right? So that's when mechanical skill comes into play. But if we're talking like a game like Valorant, in my opinion, you don't need the best mechanical skill in order to be really good at the game, because
I would
there's so
agree on
many
that.
different
No.
things you need to do. There's so many different things you can do. There's so many different abilities that you need to take care of. There's so many different ways of approaching a certain fight you want to approach. Like the options are endless, and I think a bigger, how do I say it, a bigger and this might be a hot take, like if the comments are fucking flaming for this one, it could be, but like I think a bigger example of a game that doesn't require as much mechanical skill rather than being really tactical about it is Rainbow Six Siege. That's also an FPS, but I think if you're very smart at that game, I don't think you need the best mechanical skill to actually excel at that one.
That's
Actually,
fair.
good
I
to
mean, it
bring that
helps
up.
you, right? It helps you, right? But I mean, I don't think you need the best
Yeah.
mechanical skill to be really good at that game. Because Rainbow Six
They
Siege
really
just
suck
gives you
at
so many ways to, yeah.
at shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have the lag. I have a little lag. Sorry.
You're
No,
bad.
it's all good. Don't worry.
No,
Actually,
so I
Pacho, what's your
played
favorite?
Rainbow. Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, that's fine.
I played Rainbow Six Siege with like someone who was the highest tier, and I kept killing him, and it was like, "You're doing so much stupid stuff. No one in high elo would ever do that." And I was like, "Yeah, but that's because you play like a high elo player. You know, I just play like a random player. I just do random
Yep.
stuff, and you won't expect it because it's something you don't see every day. You know, like for example." I was like, you can put on nets and stuff, right? And I had this character
Yeah.
that like had like a skin close to what the nets looked like, and I just laid down in the nets, and he was like, "Where the fuck is he?" And I was in the net, and it was like he passed, and I just poof, I headshot him. You know, and my aim is not that good, but I was just aiming at the same spot at all this time, and he was like playing slowly. He was like, "Is he here? No. Is he here? No." And he was standing still basically. So I kept killing him like that. You know, like.
Mhm.
Thinking about stupid stuff, but
Yeah.
it works against better players.
No, I agree.
No,
agree.
yeah.
I think FPS has a wide range of what you actually need. Like, I think CS is one of the few that like highly depends on being really, really mechanically skilled. I think COD is in the same way. Like COD is I think mechanical skill can help you a lot, but I think if you want to be really good at the game, you really need to know how to rotate, when to rotate, where you want to be, how to position all that stuff. And I think CS is like one of the few outliers, but I hardcore agree on that one though. However, Pacha, what's your favorite genre?
Well, I mean, it changes from time to time. Right now, it's mostly
Roblox.
no, 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 no.
What
Imagine
is that even? What genre is that even?
that's yeah, bro. It's just like just the app, bro.
It's
I never
everything.
know. I enjoy a good like survival collection, like
Mhm.
automation game. You know, just chill, relaxed. But I have been dying for like a good MMO. Right, MMO, please come out sooner, please. I beg of you.
Ooh,
They,
yeah,
I
actually.
got bad news, bro. They just
I
restarted the whole
know, I
project.
know, I know, I know. I saw, I
Bad
saw, I
news,
saw,
bro.
I saw, I saw. I
Imagine
saw.
if
Got
WoW
bad
wasn't
news,
paid.
bruh.
And they're giving us the silent treatment as well, so we won't literally hear anything for like a few years.
Yeah.
So
That
unlucky.
sucks.
But that
That
means
sucks.
Welcome
but
to
that
Riot
means they're
Gaming.
cooking. That means they are cooking.
No, I
They are
agree.
cooking something.
It's that's what I'm saying. Like I can't really take any. I feel like I enjoy like all genres. Like I liked RPGs, like roleplay games with like Baldur's Gate and all that stuff. I like turn-based every now and then. I do enjoy roguelikes. I've been playing Hollow Knight. I mean, you guys saw me play it, but I enjoy Hollow Knight a lot. Same with what was it called again? Raven's Watch, pretty cool one. I bought Hades, by the way. It was on discount.
Hades
It's actually pretty
1.
cool. Yeah,
Hey,
one,
now
not
we're
the-
talking
not the
about
second one.
Hades.
There it is.
Just wanted to
There
bring it
it
up
is.
anyways.
I did something, didn't I?
You did something. You did
You
something.
shouldn't have said
No,
that.
But like, what are the
Matisse,
odds?
what is your favorite genre?
Oh, it's so funny that you asked. It's actually roguelikes. You know, it's roguelike I really like right now. No, I actually can't say that even because I just got it like 12 minutes ago. To give context, like Hades 2 dropped 2 minutes before this started. Like, actually, I downloaded it instantly. I don't care that I'm going broke. That's too bad, bro. Who needs food? I have Hades 2. It will feed me. It's fine. I'm not sleeping tonight. It's cooked. I'm finishing that game. I don't care. But yeah, I do really like roguelikes. And like actually Hades is full on my favorite roguelike. Like above Binding of Isaac, above Risk of Rain. They're both amazing. Don't get me wrong. They're amazing roguelikes. But yeah, just roguelikes they do it. But I actually have to side with Patik as well. A strategy survival game, like management game, I love that. Like Factorio or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that just slaps. That can get me like addicted or like Don't Starve Together, something like that. Yeah, I'm gone. I also do like Stardew Valley, which is a bit less survival, but it's
No,
management.
it's also
Stardew Valley
fun.
is
It's the
chill.
same type of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's just a chill game.
Of the
good
good old Minecraft Tacket mod, bro.
I was about to bring it up, like Minecraft, the 2 weeks, 3 weeks
2 week
of
phase, bro,
just
with the
just
homies.
yeah, just a friend
Oh
group coming
my
together,
god.
just 2 weeks of
Yeah, it's always
Minecraft
a
every
phase.
single day, and then just everybody drops it again.
No,
Like
I
the
would be like
No,
I would be the sole
Minecraft goes like
survivor.
that.
I would be the sole survivor of
Minecraft
that.
goes like that.
Which one of you was that one friend that like finished the game in like one day and then had everything and wouldn't
That's
share
me.
it with
That's me.
anyone?
That's me. That's me.
It's,
That's
I
me.
swear to God, I was like chilling. I was like building my house from like the resources in the neighborhood. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna build this house. Guys, you can come live in it. Haha. I will build your
was chill,
beds and stuff, and everyone has one room. I was that guy, you know. And meanwhile, there was one dude. Ah, yeah, I already have like these type of. I don't even remember the names of the chests. Like the chests.
And the chest.
That.
Oh, shulker
And
boxes.
the
Shulker
chest.
boxes.
Yeah, the shulker
Ah.
boxes. The shulker box. I have already found the shulker boxes as well as like the wings. I don't. I
Elytra,
didn't
yeah,
care
Elytra,
for
yeah.
that.
The
Yeah,
Elytras.
yeah, dude, I don't even.
The
I actually Minecraft was so much fun when I was younger.
thing is with us, we had that phase as well. But the problem is, we would have a combination of like the two types of people. Like you would have me that was pretty chill about everything. Like if you wanted to use it, just fucking take it, Like, but at least let me know that you have it. Like if
Yeah,
I'm all of
true.
a sudden like come along, I'm like where the fuck is all my redstone? Like where the
Bro.
fuck did all that shit go?
Just
And
see
I'm like,
someone died in lava and all
hmm.
your loot is gone. Well, Nando, I had to tell you
That-
something.
Where the fuck is all my redstone? Redstone?
Yeah,
We don't know about
Redstone.
redstone. It's like, bro,
I
just
never
tell
heard
me.
of
I don't care. I don't care. The problem is, we would have like, the thing is, we would always start with like very civil, and it would be chill, and it would be fun, and then
And then
all
war
of a sudden,
breaks
like
out.
all out war would break out because people
Bro,
would get
That's me.
paranoid
That's
as
me.
fuck.
That's me. That's
I
me.
swear to God,
Legit?
I'm not even kidding. We had a server, and I'm not kidding. I because we had a few servers already, I decided to build my house like way out of the fucking thing. I was like, fuck that. I'm not being close to you guys. I don't care. So I put my house in the swamp, and I had like this house that was like on stilts and all that stuff. Like, it was pretty cool. It was pretty well made. And all of a sudden, I'm like, one day I come online, I'm like wandering around my house, I'm like looking, and I see like this little hole underneath my fucking stilts and all that stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything there. And I start looking. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I say this. There was a guy, he made an entire fucking tunnel system with trail racks, whatever. No?
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Oh, yeah.
Train
With
tracks,
railroad.
yeah, railroads and all that stuff. So he could, at will, send a minecart with TNT in it towards the other house if they ever did something dumb against him. He unironically made an entire fucking tunnel system to like 8 different houses, so he could from his house send a fucking minecart with TNT if he got fucked over by someone. And you know what the worst thing of it all is? They started making secret fucking bases. I was just still, all of a sudden, I'm like walking around, I see this random button on a fucking rock. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I open it. There's like this entire secret base. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, what are we doing?
That's me.
It's
Same.
so crazy. And every time something got stolen, it's like, who the fuck took it? Who the fuck took it? I swear, I'll blow all of your houses up. Like, bro, like, you have nothing to do with
It's
it.
legit. I remember it would always go down. It went down like this with the same people 3 times. One person allegedly steals diamonds, and this is the one that lights the fuse. Then just the whole the server is gone in an hour.
The server's
Then
gone.
someone hits a dog. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh,
Everyone's
It's
house
over,
is
it's
blown
over,
up.
it's over.
Everyone's
No,
dead.
so
You
bad.
just
Don't do
see
that.
chat, and you just see the chat. Dog has been saying. Dog has been saying. Dog has been saying. It's like, yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's
I like
fucking
it.
over.
That's why I was the guy who lived in the mountains. In my last server,
Was
I
the hermit.
literally I lived like my house was fucking stupid. It was an outhouse. You went in, and then if you pressed the twist to flush it, you would go into my base, which was this huge fucking network. But no one went in there because it was an outhouse, so no one knew I lived there. So I was just like, I chilling.
I'm chilling.
That was, bro. It's always the dogs, man. The dogs.
But why
make
did
people
you?
cringe.
Why? Why though? They didn't do
I don't
anything.
know.
True.
The
Nah,
dog
I
don't
was
do nothing, but
I was
Now
mostly
Patrick.
no, look. I was okay. So first, in the beginning, I was chill. You know, I was mainly the farm, the guy who just
Backstory.
builds the farms. Okay,
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was a speedrunner as well, and then I was the one who made the very annoying Enderman farm for XP. Because that's a very tedious task, and I was always the one who was doing. I'm like, fuck it, I need XP. I need to build this anyways. I don't care. Because I was the one who was speedrunning netherite as well. Because I always want to do like a giant build project.
Mhm.
But then usually I just never find the motivation to finish it. But that aside, I was mainly the stacked guy. I was also just helping other people. Until I decided to, like, one day I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's too friendly here. Let's do some tomfoolery. It started off slight with just some random items being just misplaced, very innocent stuff. But then suddenly I'm like, okay, hold on. What if I just set some like booby traps, like in the middle of the town, a few minecart TNTs. That's suddenly with a tripwire gone off. Oops, that's not my fault. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I claimed a mushroom island nearby, so I had to do the entire mushroom island for my own.
Bro's evil.
That's actually nice.
Yeah, and
Mushroom
I
island's pretty nice.
that has made it like an entire fortress. Like nobody is getting in and
Like
out.
The problem is always that it starts with like these little pranks and then it just turns out like
Mhm.
it just
Yeah,
fucking skyrockets
exactly.
immediately. Like we had that same thing as well. We would just put water in someone's house or over someone's house, and all of a sudden your house blows up. It's like, okay, well, guess I fucked up. I remember one time we had a guy. He could not build for shit. By the way, I'm not even kidding. He built himself an entire pyramid, but like out of pure stone. It looked hideous. It looked fucking
Oh.
disgusting. But the funny part is with like this pyramid, you have like just a square on top. So if you put water on it, it's like his entire house almost, right? So we would always just go and hit water on it, and just, it would flood the entire thing. And all of a sudden, I do it, but I wanted to prank him because I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." And I put water on top of his house, and then made a picture, a screenshot with the water bucket in my hands, and I sent it to him. I said, "Yo, the waterman has arrived again. Your pyramid is underwater again." Thinking that he sees the fucking water bucket, he's of course eventually going to realize that it's me, right? Now he comes online, doesn't realize it's me, so he decides to take matters into his own hands, go to someone else's house, and he puts water on top of the house as well. Now the problem is there was a small hole in the house, in the roof. Water goes in, and he had like a whole redstone thingy, so his redstone thing was completely fucked up, and he got so pissed. He got so pissed, that guy that came online. He literally went to the pyramid and he flooded his entire fucking house. Like the entire pyramid, like from top to bottom, was completely filled with water. And the thing is, I didn't realize what was happening, all of that, because I was just chilling at my own home. And all of a sudden, I come around and I see this entire pyramid just completely filled with fucking water. And he gets so pissed. You know, the fucking funniest thing of it all was, it wasn't even that guy that did it, apparently. So he completely he fucked his house completely. It was not even his fault. Yeah, it always happens, man. It always happens. It's literally just like the most little things and like the chill things, and then all of a sudden your entire server's gone.
Yeah,
It's
that
always-
is
it's
kind of
always
how
like
it goes. It's literally like just needs a
It's-
little bit of
it's-
light and it's gone.
It's always the
just
people that don't
self-destruction
talk a lot
at some point, no?
as well.
True.
It's always the people that don't talk a lot as well. Because the funniest part is we were always questioning. There was always things stolen, and we didn't know who did it because no one would say that it was them. And like 3 weeks later, after the server's done, one guy goes, "Ah, yeah, I was that guy, by the way," and he stole everything, and nobody suspected him. It's funny as fuck.
It's actually just Among Us, but like pre-agent.
Yeah, legit. Who the fuck stole my? Who the fuck stole my TNT?
And the other guy's
Awesome.
like,
No,
he doesn't
not me.
know.
Not me.
I
Oh,
feel
man.
like
That was
it
good
was always
times.
just at some point, like the sessions were too long, or like the server was going on for 3 weeks, and people were like, "We're getting bored of Minecraft. We should start self-destructing now." And then they just hit on each other and like start not hitting on each other like that.
Time for war, baby.
I meant like they fully just go AWOL and destroy everything and like pull pranks and whatever, and then they just stop going to the server, and yeah, that's always been an issue.
I mean, it's also
No, I
good,
agree.
Anyway,
good times. Those are good times, good memories.
It is good times.
Bro, when was the last time me and Matisse actually played Minecraft together? That was the prison server, bro.
I deadass think it was like third year
was-
of high school tops.
Probably,
like,
yeah.
Bro, it's been like 6 years. Holy shit, bro. We have not played Minecraft in ages. Remember Bed Wars, bro?
Better, bro. We were playing that
Yeah.
prison server as well.
Servers,
The prison
legit.
server.
high-
Holy shit.
Holy.
Bed Wars, or like so the survival game.
UHC?
Hunger Games.
What was it called?
Or, yeah, Hunger Games.
Just like where you drop on an island and you loot and you basically fight each other instantly.
Hunger Games, yeah.
Hunger Games, yeah, the Hunger
Yeah.
Games one. That was that was so much fun actually.
Bro, I was
I
a
like Bad
sweat.
Wars. Egg
Yeah, bro,
Wars was
I-
also cool. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, right?
Bro, I was a
Wars
sweat
and
in
Bed
Bed
Wars.
Wars.
Yeah,
Like insane. You were the biggest Bedwars sweat ever. Man.
You know, like that ass. I grinded that leaderboard till my death, bro. Like holy shit. I had a full
Like, I
squad.
have
Wars
to
was
do
also
this
fun.
and this and then this and this. Oh, yes.
You know, I had roles for every player that had to do their shit.
Yeah, he typed in chat. Was like, you have to do that, and I'll do this,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'll do this.
You go
yeah.
to
I'll
mid,
kill
you
them
go
all.
to
Okay.
Just defend.
yeah. You
Just
defend.
Okay, we need these things to defend our eggs. You go this role. Yeah, he's basically doing
literally-
the same thing with Apex, by the way, right now. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even
True, it's just
surprised.
ingrained in
I'm
him.
not even surprised.
Look, man.
he's just that guy, you know.
Skywars was also fun. If you were good at
True.
Skywars.
Yeah,
I was also a sweat on that.
I feel like every
I've never really
Minecraft
sweated
mini game
Minecraft.
that was like on online server was just you had to sweat, you know, like. But then they sweated against you and you died because of it, and you're like, "Oh my god, such sweats!" But you were exactly the
this
same.
fucking tryhard. Come on, man.
Exactly.
It's
I
Stop
was,
trying!
Minecraft.
Oh my god!
but I was
It's just a game.
Nah, man, I was looking at methods to increase my CPS, because then I can outclick my opponent. So I play cookie clicker
Oh.
constantly, and I did like
No.
the double the double
Really?
That was
Oh, you were
before they
actually one-
nerfed it,
You were
right?
actually one of the biggest sweats. Holy fuck.
Yeah, and then I also
They
like
changed it, no?
I jitter clicked as well, so I had like an entire grip to jitter click and like vibrate my mouse on. It was something. It was something.
This guy is just.
Crazy.
It's like you have
What did you
Sweat and
guys-
then you have
what-
Patrick.
What did you guys grow up playing with?
Call of Duty, fully. Like actually,
Pokemon, of
like,
course.
Call of Duty? Pokemon?
Yeah,
Minecraft
like-
fully.
The whole thing.
Minecraft.
Actually,
If
Minecraft as
I
well.
had
Minecraft
yeah.
as well. Like, but the thing is,
Pokemon,
like, Minecraft
Minecraft.
just sneaks in there, you know. It's like
I-
inevitable. I had siblings as well, so you know, it's like the
Yeah.
combi game makes sense.
Yeah, true. That's fine.
And then, of course, FIFA was a big one as well for me. Because I was like, I'm into sports. Oh, guess what? Oh, crazy. I
I've
played
actually never
football.
liked FIFA. Never liked it.
But yeah,
You-
but it's like,
Same.
I didn't like FIFA for like the online part. I just played FIFA career mode and just dreamed about actually ever being a football pro, you know? And I was like, I'll play for this team and you had to score this many goals. And I always went striker because that was like the most famous role, you know? All the famous football players are strikers. But yeah,
I get it. No, it didn't strike me FIFA. I don't know, like I've played football for 15 years, but I would rather play it myself than actually play the game. No,
Yeah,
when I
for
played
sure.
games, I wanted to do something different. It's funny though, because I started as a controller, yeah, as a console player. It's like a console player. It's back in the day, what was it then? I mean, Black Ops 2 is a good one.
Yeah.
Just
that's
zombies
Yeah.
till
banger.
like
Zombies.
fucking 4 a.m. in the
Days,
morning,
bro.
even later.
oh, the
I
zombie
mean, you know, you're
trains.
going to like if you guys know this, Ape Escape, then you're the goat and you're fucking based. But if you don't know it, then I understand because
I
I'm a
think
bit
I'm
older than you
right,
guys.
I don't
Ape
actually
Escape,
know
I
it.
swear to God, it's a dumbass game. But back then it was fucking amazing. It's basically like apes escaped. Well, it's in the name.
Wow, I didn't guess that.
And you had
Crazy.
to,
Yo!
and you had
Yo,
them,
title
you had
mentioned.
to catch them. You had to catch them. But you had this stick to fucking hit them with, so they couldn't like. That's actually now that I think about
What
it,
the
it sounds
fuck?
crazy.
Yeah, that
Sounds-
does sound really crazy, bro.
But did we mention this last time? Like Sly Cooper, for example, that was a really
Sly
big one
Cooper.
for me as well.
So all the Sly Cooper games.
Like, yeah, console.
True,
I
you
had
did
only
mention
one, but that's because I was too young to like actually comprehend how I got games. I was like, like my grandfather worked for IBM, and he got like
Mhm.
a PlayStation and then a few games, you know, and he showed us like, hey, this is a PlayStation, play some games. And then we always went there to play games, right? So if we went there, it was like, oh, can we play on the PlayStation, please? And it's like, sure. Like, and then he put in the game and we just played, right? I had like an older brother and a younger sister. My younger sister was not really interested in games. I mean, Sims, for example, was a game she played, but I feel like that's, if I can say,
I
that's
mean-
a girl's game, not a girl's game, but like if non-gamer girls play a game, it's gonna be Sims, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I
And,
agree. on
yeah.
that one.
No,
Damn, bro.
what was the other one? I remember this one. what was it called? Monster Inc. Like on the PlayStation 1. Yes, I had a PlayStation 1. There was like this Monster Inc. game from the movie Monster Incorporated, right? And that was one I played as well. It was also a story-based game. It was really fun, but I don't remember quite well how it went. It was just like playing missions and progression and
I would
stuff.
play that. I haven't played that at all. There's a few games. I mean, it's especially on like PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. It's like Crash Bandicoot was such a good game. Till this day, even.
Yeah.
I think even the reiterations of it, like with the better graphics and all that stuff, like Crash Bandicoot, fucking amazing.
Ratchet and Clank was also one. Yeah.
Dak and Daxter.
Yeah, that one as well. But I was too young for that one. Because I
Well,
didn't
that's one
really
way to say
understand
I'm
what I
old.
had to do. No, but I meant like
It's so
kidding, I'm
good.
kidding, don't worry.
So
Don't
good.
worry.
I was a
I
really
enjoyed those a
stupid
lot.
kid.
And Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. Back when she had like the triangular tits.
When it was like the 4 polygons across the whole body.
Like, hey, is this Madonna on the screen?
That were my like console days, and I think after that, like the first few PCs were like getting out there, and then my dad started playing CS 1.6, and then ever since then, I feel like
was-
I
I
feel
have
like
a
the big
question.
change for me to like start actually like hardcore gaming was Counter-Strike Source. I think that's when Jesus Christ. Like if people would say that I'm addicted to games today, then they don't know how I played Counter-Strike Source back in the day, bro. Like that was unironically, that was back when I was in what am I saying? Secondary. Middelbaar. What's it called again?
Yeah,
High
secondary.
school.
Secondary.
Yeah.
Secondary. Oh, high school, yeah.
It's
high school.
both. It's both.
Yeah.
It's
for
both,
us.
yeah.
In the Dutch, it's second.
But I legit would go to school, come home, play CSS, because I didn't need to do homework. Because for some reason I would like if I was in the lesson, I would know enough about any subject that would be given to me, and I would be able to make the test of it. So I would come home, would play CSS immediately until I get to eat. Then I eat. Then I come back to CSS. I play until I need to go to sleep, and then I go to school. And same cycle every like same cycle over and over and over again. Like that was crazy. The only time when I would actually get off was either to eat, to go to school, or to like play sports.
Yeah.
That was it.
To be fair, I had
Other
like
than
the
that, I
same
would-
thing.
Holy shit. Good old day Counter-Strike Source. I was a minigame enjoyer though. I love minigames.
Bro, the
Like
Wii, I
the
was a
obstacle
fanatic.
courses.
Oh,
fanatic Wii
Ooh,
enjoyer,
the
bro.
Wii.
I was a
Wii
fanatic
was
that was a
Wii
good one.
enjoyer.
I actually
Wii
forgot
Sports.
about the Wii.
Bro,
Yeah.
try me
Wii
on like
Sports.
Wii Sport tennis. Nah, y'all ain't winning, bro. Y'all ain't winning, bro. Y'all ain't. Nah.
We also like the pro Andes. I need this pro, to get like the pro bowling ball, for example.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah,
it's
I
important.
was good at bowling.
Bro, that shit.
I actually had
was
like
so
a
At
trick
some
where you
point,
could.
I just couldn't
yeah,
miss anymore.
yeah, I actually had like a trick where you could like perma get strikes one after the other. Like if
Bro,
you
it
did the
was
exact
so
same thing
fucking
over and
fun.
over again, you would get strikes every single time.
It was
Yeah.
so
crazy.
fucking cheaty.
Like just here and bend it a little and then throw
Yeah,
it like
yeah,
this.
exactly. It's like this
Strike,
position,
strike,
and I need to
strike.
throw it like this. It's a 100%
Double,
strike.
triple. I mean, it was a turkey. Turkey.
Yes, Turkey.
Yeah, the Wii was actually
Bro,
crazy.
You know, I was so sweaty on the tennis game. I even had the remote, like the big ass fucking.
yeah.
Really,
thing
you
where
had that
put the whole
remote?
remote in. Yeah.
What?
I had it. Wait,
The
let me
Wii
let me get the
Sports
That's
had the
picture.
best
crazy.
Bro.
marketing. It had the
Wii
best marketing.
Sports tennis racket.
The only thing I
Wait,
had
I'll
was
look
like
it up.
the steering wheel to
Yeah.
play like Mario
Oh,
Kart
yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, and the
That's what I had.
classic.
Or like I had like this one, I don't know, the gun.
Here, like.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
which
yeah,
game
yeah,
it was
yeah,
anymore,
yeah,
but I had the
yeah.
gun as well.
Bro, look.
I had like the
literally
whole
this
packet.
one.
We bought the whole packet because like all of us played it.
Fuck, you
Even
actually
my
had that
parents
one. That's
played it.
crazy.
Bro, I had that. It was so sick, and I once smacked the living shit out of my brother, and it broke.
No!
Like I full on swung.
No!
So, I just hit his head and it broke. And then
Oh.
that was the
damn it!
typical, bro.
His head
then
or
you gotta-
the controller?
Bro, both, because he
Both.
was like crying, and that's when you gotta convince him, like, I didn't hit you that hard. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Please,
The
please.
gaslighting, the
It wasn't that bad.
Are you the
gaslighting.
older brother or the younger brother?
I'm the older, so I fucking hit them.
Yeah,
and I'd be
okay,
like,
you're
please,
that guy.
please, don't go snitch. Don't go snitch. It's okay.
Don't go
I'll be
snitch,
there.
don't
I'll
go
be there in a
snitch.
week of TV.
Don't go tell mom. But then but then he doesn't tell mom. I'm the younger brother, by the way. So he doesn't go tell mom, but then you do one thing wrong and then you tell everything. It's like, nah, you just crossed the line in front of mother.
You're over.
Nah,
You're over. You're done.
You just-
I'm
now
crossed
you
the line.
everything. Now you're fucked.
now you're fucked. That's actually like
I had all cancel goals.
can't deal with you right now. And then the younger brother goes like, guess what he did yesterday?
Then you
Oh,
know
man.
you're cooked. Then you know you're cooked.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Matisse, you want to tell mom about what you did yesterday? And then she's like, what did you do? And you just look at him and you're like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you after this. I'm fucking jumping your
Again?
ass.
What is?
Like, bro, I would. I don't care. I'm cooked anyways. It was over, bro. I might as well kill him. Like, you know, I gave up at that point. I was fucking, bro. It was always
Yep.
like, the biggest thing was we had like one TV for all three of us, like my
Mm.
siblings. So it would always be like fighting over the remote. And like near
Mhm.
like the last 3 years I lived there, like I gave up. I didn't even bother. Like I was like, I'm not watching TV anymore. I'm just gonna go to bed. I just couldn't care anymore. And so what would happen is like both of them would like always fight over the remote. But then when I came in and I was like, I'm watching TV, they'd be like, yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir. Please, please go ahead. Like the once in a year that I would be like, I'm watching this show. They're like, yes, I'm very sorry. Please, please, let us give you that.
Did
We
you
out,
announce
we
it though?
out,
It
we out.
was it
Goodbye.
like a thing where you just announce it beforehand, like tomorrow there's gonna be a show on and I wanna watch it.
No. I pulled up, I
No?
grabbed the remote, and I said,
No.
first motherfucker to make a noise, you're getting jumped. And they're like, yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, then
You're getting jumped.
Bro, done. And the worst thing was,
your
we
whole
had-
family's bottoms. Then I don't care.
there's 3 of us, and we had 2 beanbags. First of all, they were like shit to
No.
sit in. I probably, like, my scoliosis probably got twice as bad because of those beanbags, bro. But, like, one person always had to sit on the floor. You know, damn well I wasn't sitting on no floor. I would rather, like, if I had to sit on the floor, I would sit on my brother until he sat on the floor. He would just give up and he'd sit on the floor. It was like the smartest
That's
I
the
mean,
thing.
big
that's
brother
like
move. I had the same
typical
thing happen to
sibling
me.
shit, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And it's always the bigger one who does that, because the smaller one obviously
Can't do
Gotta
can't
shit.
defend
outlast the
himself.
bigger one.
Yep.
I mean, the
Can do
bigger
it.
one is stronger, bigger, like everything, you know, and the small one is like, I can't. I'm not grown enough. I actually outgrew my brother, so I'm just happy.
Easy.
Yeah. Just jeans, bitch.
Get out RNG'd. Better jeans.
You know,
No,
No, I
there
feel
was
like yeah,
this-
the Wii was definitely the something. I think Mario
Yeah.
Party was also fun. Thinking of Mario,
Yeah.
Super Mario growing up
Yeah.
was damn.
Aye. Bro,
We had
The
to
Game Boy
refit, that was
Advance,
a
Game
good
Boy
one.
Color,
best thing ever made. Like actually though, and like the
Super
Super
Mario
Mario
Bros.
parties, I love them.
all of
true.
them. They're so good
the
with the mini games and all that
classics.
stuff. They're so good, so good. Also, the what is it called now? Like Super Mario, like on the. You also have it on the Switch now. Like it kind of grew in evolution, right? Like Super Mario Bros.
Yeah,
and all
I
that
have
stuff.
this.
Like
I have it on the Switch.
Super Mario. What is it called actually?
You mean the
Which
Super
one?
Mario?
The
Super
But like
Odyssey one.
actual obstacle courses and all that stuff. No, not Odyssey. The ones that feel like your old Super Mario, but just better graphics, like with the levels and all that stuff, and you have like worlds to go through.
Super Mario
Oh,
2 Deluxe,
Super
no?
Mario World
Deluxe
Maker.
and all that stuff. Yeah, worlds and all
Oh,
that
I
stuff.
thought you
Yeah.
meant World Maker. Yeah. Bro, Super Mario.
Oh, World Maker
Where
is
you have
also
to
cool
make it
actually.
yourself?
The World
or-
Maker is
so
also
good.
cool. Yeah.
It's
Or
literally
Mario
Geometry
Maker it's
Dash,
called,
but
right? Super Mario Maker.
Yeah, Super Mario Maker. It's literally
actually very
Geometry
cool.
Dash, but Mario, and it's so
Yep.
good. I used to watch that, and that's like when I first.
Dashi.
Bro, legit. Oh
That shit
my
was so
God,
funny, bro.
man.
That shit was so
Oh.
funny.
It was like such peak, man. Just seeing like those levels be made. Like
Yeah.
actually, I did enjoy watching auto scrollers the most because sometimes
Mm.
they were so insane. I was like,
Yeah,
how
that's
did
true.
the people make this? I
But
never
also,
got it, man.
but also, you think, oh, this looks easy, but it's not. It's just not.
bro.
You just think it is. It just looks like that.
Bro, but that's the thing. Like one of my favorite YouTubers ever, like the one I had the biggest phase about, was like Smallland, right? I love Smallland and Punch
Yeah.
Bowl.
Small
But
and is
like
cool.
watching Smallland to Super Mario Odyssey was like the most insane thing ever. I've probably watched his videos so many times that I could probably beat Super Mario Odyssey without have ever played it. I know the whole game out of my
Or-
head because of him.
I really liked like the Super Mario 64 phase where everyone was trying to speedrun that game.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've
Oh, that
seen
was so
so
cool.
many
It's
of
a-
it,
uh,
bro.
And so many
s-
like the first part, right, where they had to like get the owl and get all the stars and like jump backwards
So
on the
good.
stairs.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Bro, I loved
Actually, I enjoyed
when
that.
I saw like Summoning Salt upload a video and I was like, yes. And then I see like Super Mario and it's like, God bless. Life is
Yes.
good. 2-hour documentary about one guy we've never heard about. Let's go. I'm about to waste my
Bro,
life.
that
on
is
it.
so good. That is so good.
Oh, they're the
Those
best.
Best 2
documentaries
hours
are
wasted
fucking
of my
insane.
life.
I swear I had I talked about this to Povio, I think. I think it was no, it was to Finn that I talked about. The fucking Smash Bros. The Yoshi one.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Yoshi
Oh, yeah, yeah.
documentary.
In the
I
car, we
swear to
talked
God,
about.
we talked about it indeed. Like it was so random. Just one recommended video, and it was it called the one Yoshi who did it or something,
Mhm.
and it was like 58 minutes long or 53, something around an hour. I was like, that intrigues me. So I'm gonna watch it.
You watch
So-
it, bro.
and it was like
legit.
53 minutes of just like following one guy and what he did in Super Smash. And like, for the record, to the viewers, I'm not related to like Smash Bros at all. Like, I don't play the
No,
game.
nothing.
I don't think I've ever like really played the game unless I was like really young and I played it like a little bit, but then just button mash like everyone would do. So like I'm not affiliated to it in the slightest, and it was so interesting to watch. Like the way it was documented, the way the story was told, the way the shit was used, and all that stuff. Like it was crazy good. I recommend watching that, by the way. Like the one
I was
Yoshi who did it
planning
or
on.
something.
Bro,
I remember
I
planning to
have-
watch that video, and then just falling asleep when I came home. I was so tired. That was like the day after the DA Legends
Yeah.
tourney.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But
that's
it
fair.
was like the day off the DA Legends tourney after Rips and stuff.
Bro, I'm telling you, if there's anything that I like, I'm a sucker for, it's YouTube documentaries, right? And like,
Mhm.
you know, like a 2-hour YouTube documentary, that's nice. You know, that's chill. I'll watch it. Like 3 or 4 hours, I won't watch it in one go, but I'll watch it like throughout the course of a few days. But like one of my favorite ones is like from Pyrocynical. Now, here's the thing: when I drop that name, there's two reactions. Either people only know old Pyrocynical and they instantly go, "What the fuck?" Because they think of like, the Leafy is here era when he was just like a shit poster.
Yeah.
But he's actually turned into such a good YouTuber. And he makes like these documentaries, right? And he's made like some amazing ones. Like, and most of them are like 2-3 hours. Love watching them. He dropped a 7-hour one. And that was actually such an enjoyable video. I actually watched it twice because it was
What
so
the
good.
fuck?
It was insane. Like,
you-
you need
you
to
watched
watch it, bro. It's
the
so good.
14
I'll
hours
link it
is.
later. Yeah, legit. And
What
then
was it
this one,
about?
it was about this game, and it's like this very abstract game. Like the art style is completely insane, but he goes into such depth explaining what's good about the game, explaining the whole thing, and it's like actually, I love that about Pyrocynical when he explains games. He goes into so much depth. It's so good. But if I can tell you one to watch and one that isn't that long, it's the length of a movie. It's 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm begging you, watch this one. It's about the most weird thing ever. It's about Disneyland's Fast Pass, right? But yeah, but hear me out. You're gonna be watching it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is cool. This is cool," and suddenly, out of nowhere, you're gonna be so mind blown because the whole video, something's been happening, and you don't even realize it. It's like the most bizarre thing ever. Like actually,
Okay.
I watched it, and I remember I started jumping in my bed. I wasn't even my bed. I was at my ex's place. I was jumping on her bed. She thought I probably had fucking mental problems or something because I was just jumping on my bed because of a Disneyland Fast Pass video. That video
Okay.
is so good. Please watch
Okay.
it. I beg. Wait, have you watched A Silent Voice?
Yes.
No, I have
Did
not.
you watch it
Yeah, I did.
after I told you,
No,
or
I
had you
haven't
already
watched
watched
it
No,
it?
yet.
I already
Well,
watched
I didn't
it
have the
before,
time yet.
You're gonna watch it tonight.
I was
I
like,
don't
I
care.
was binging another series, so I was
Baby
like,
girl.
I
It's okay. You're gonna watch
shut
A
up,
Silent
man.
Voice tonight. It's okay.
It's
You're gonna watch A Silent
crazy.
Voice tonight. Don't worry about it, baby girl. You're gonna watch
You
it.
can see he's an older brother as well, right? It's like, nah,
It's in me.
That is
Nah, we're
don't
crazy.
watching
talk
that.
back to me.
No, you have
You
time.
ain't talking back to me, boy.
No, man,
need
we
to
got
watch A
Apex
Silent
Prac
Voice.
after this.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Oh, you
bro.
do?
Oh my god. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Then don't watch the best animated movie ever made. I'm just saying.
We need to get. Wait, how far are you from? Well, I'm sidetracking. We should go on. How
Yeah,
much time have we
actually.
spent on genres, by the way?
We're already at
Quite a
55
bit.
minutes.
Bro, I'm gonna
But
lose.
we-
But, man, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, if
Guys,
it's
I
2
still
hours,
need to
it's fine.
Yeah.
I still need to play Hades 2, guys.
Then
Come
play it
on.
in the
We
background.
can-
Got it.
Will do.
we kind of like transitioned.
Yeah. I mean, that's for the viewer side of things. We have a few topics lined up and ready, but like we do tend to go off in a tangent every now
Yeah.
and then, so so it's definitely possible that not all topics get their.
That's right. Welcome to the
get
Discord
their
call,
respective
baby.
time.
Welcome
Yeah,
I mean,
to the
that's
true.
kind
Discord
of
call.
what we plan on doing, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Like,
Exactly.
it's not bad at all. Now, now since we reset it anyway, let's pick a topic out of these few ones that we have. And since we talked about older ones, why don't we talk about new ones? So, is there like any games that you really look out to? Like are you really looking forward to them? Or is it like a game that came out? No, don't talk about Hades 2. Not yet, not yet, not yet. No,
you
but is it
set
like
it up. You
is it
set
like
it
a
up.
game that you're really looking forward to? Could be a few games, could be like one game, could be that you're not looking forward to anything, which would be very negative view, but could be. I myself am looking forward to Carnival Hunt. And I've said this a few times already to you guys,
Yeah,
so
you
you know
have.
it. But I'm really looking forward to that one. And luckily we had good news, and it's they started up the project again, so they're working on it again. So hopefully it's not gonna take like endless amount of years for it to come out. For people that don't know it, it's basically, if you know Dead by Daylight, and I think everybody kind of knows Dead by Daylight. It's a 4-1. It's an asymmetrical game, 4-1 again. But instead of survivors, you're basically like these bunny dolls, and the killer is also kind of a doll, but just way bigger. And he's kind of like the how do I say it, the the master of everything, and he's kind of searching for you, trying to kill you. But the cool part about this is that you can actually ragdoll. So like there's bunnies, like the exact same model of you. They're lying around the ground, and you can literally just ragdoll in between them and act as if you're one of them. So I found that really cool, and that's why I'm kind of hyped about it. And I want to test it out. But yeah, it's in the making, so we have to wait a bit more, a bit longer.
Eventually, as we'll get.
Eventually.
Just
Damn,
give me my
Phil, you
riot.
okay?
Finish this.
Just
Bro,
give me my Riot MMO.
you okay?
Just give me my Riot
Go.
Just give me-
Just give me my-
Finish
But I
that.
do
Imagine I
agree
just
with you on
start
that.
talking about Hades 2 now.
Bro,
No, let's
your face is
put him
frozen for us. It's so
last.
funny.
Let's put him at last, so he gets like his entire thing, and then everybody can have his thing through before we
Yeah.
go all the way into like the Hades 2 madness, because I feel like that's gonna be a long one. But I do agree with the
Imagine
Riot
I just
MMO. I do agree with the Riot MMO, Povio, because I used to play Lost Ark a whole lot, and I have to say I was very invested into that game. So I'm kind of waiting for the Riot MMO as well.
And refresh your webcam, please.
I will refresh my webcam. Give me a sec.
Dami looks dead.
Actually,
Well,
actually,
somehow-
actually,
Man
Is it
looked like
better
he was
now?
not having fun.
Did I do?
I can't
Is
see
it
the webcam
refreshed
yet.
already?
No,
Oh,
for me
Yeah.
it's only like
new
a
fiddle
I'll do it like
skin.
this.
Uh-oh.
new fiddle skin.
Yeah, it got
Is it,
put on
is it
Arch
better
Station.
now?
Oh dang! Oh yeah, Blood Moon. Yeah, I saw it.
Bloodman looks sick as fuck.
I need to know if
I
it's
don't
better,
see-
guys.
No, now you're
Uh,
just
I
a
don't see
black
it.
guy.
I'll just refresh the.
No,
the
wait.
I'll just.
Wait. Wait.
You're
I didn't like the
just
black
what?
icon. No,
You're
no, I'm
just
taking a
what?
screenshot. You're not exposing me.
Elaborate. Nah.
You're not exposing me. I'm taking a screenshot. You know, no.
Oh, he's
look at
got-
that.
Refresh.
See,
Refresh.
He's
Start
just
again.
a black guy.
bro.
He was just a black
guy.
guy, to be fair. There we go. Now he's back.
Let's go,
Now we can see
let's
our
go.
beautiful,
Yeah,
the
there
beautiful
you go.
face again.
Yo, I
Alright, Povio,
haven't
if you want
seen
to
Nando in
elaborate on
forever. What the hell?
Yo,
For some reason, I couldn't see Nando all the.
I've been here the entire. He crashed again. He crashed again.
Just crashing. What's going on, man? Can't even.
Bro can't play.
There's no way. Oh god. For some
Leave
reason I
it
haven't
in.
seen
Leave
Nando.
it in. Leave it in.
No, but there was like this Voodoo Ninja issue, and I just couldn't see Nando's camera. And I was like,
Voodoo Ninja?
just
Voodoo Ninja.
It's
see,
video
oh my
ninja.
god, I can't even. Just let me go, man. Just keep me
Voodoo Ninja.
PDO Ninja, of course.
There's something wrong with this voodoo ninja, man.
I can't even. Stop making fun of me.
His cam is
I'm
broken
having a
again, by
lot
the
of
way.
He's gonna pick Bloodhound.
like-
You know what?
3 times
You
in a
know what?
row.
We'll just keep going for now, and we just
Yeah.
I'll just edit something in for your cam. Like it's
Monkey.
I'll just edit something in from this point on. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Nope, it's stuck again. Wait,
yes.
no, yeah.
A man in a dream.
Wait.
Oh,
No,
it is
it's fine,
working.
it's fine, it's fine.
It
it's
is
fine,
working.
it's
It is working. There we go.
I just
All right,
hope it
Povio,
just keeps
elaborate
working.
further. Elaborate further.
Wait,
You're right,
I'm right
you're right,
MMO.
MMO.
Like literally, I will uninstall every fucking game and just play right MMO 24/7. I'm gonna skip
Even if it's
s-
bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it has to be good, of course, but like, but it's Riot, man. It's Riot. Good.
That's
good.
true. That's true.
I was gonna say the complete opposite. I was gonna say it's right. It's gonna be bad. Like I was.
Yeah, it's
instantly,
gonna be
like,
pay
going
to
off
win
against
so
it.
hard. They're just gonna like
It's-
put everything behind a
Honestly,
paywall
Yeah,
and just
but you're
make
talking
you
to me right here,
cry
bro.
for
You're
it.
talking to me. I have 3K in my Valorant account. I will.
You are the
What?
reason. You are the reason Riot keeps doing this. By the way,
You
people like you, just people like you
You-
are the reason.
you could
Like,
own
Riot's
a
like-
car and you spent all that money on Valorant.
I think right now I'm like
Yeah, it's
3.5K.
cryptocurrency, baby.
I think in my whole career of gaming, I have not spent 3K in total on games, including the games themselves. And my blood clot right here has spent 3Ks on skins that he will never own, bro. That's crazy, bro. You could own a car. You could own
Yeah,
a
but
car.
I don't need a
bro.
car. I don't need a car.
Do you need
You could own a
fucking
bike
glitch
that
pop
hasn't
phantom?
gotten a flat tire.
Yes, yes.
I do.
Yes,
I do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay, you do. That's fair.
I like pixels, man. I like
No, I'm
see
not
kill
gonna lie.
vents on screen.
If Hades 2 adds skins, I'm buying them, bro. I'm
See,
buying them.
like, what is this man saying?
I make it work. I make it
This
all
work.
is
right,
so
all right,
unhinged.
Finn. What are you looking forward to before we get into the Hades 2 thing? I know we're getting into
I
Hades
was-
2.
I-
I know we're getting into Hades 2, and it's gonna be a long one.
I'm
I can
so
already
willing
see.
to say Hades 2 just to cook Matisse.
You don't know shit
No, I'm
about
not
Hades
actually.
2.
I don't know. I'm just gonna sound like a broken record, but there's a new Pokemon game coming out soon, and apparently
is
it's
it?
gonna be good. Not soon. It's like next year, but I think it's
Oh.
gonna be a remake of X and Y, which they totally botched. So I hope they can actually make an X and Y version that actually is fun to play. You know.
Yeah.
And they're bringing back Mega Evolution, so yay!
Okay.
For
Okay.
some reason, I just really like having like fully evolved Pokemon have like a
Yeah,
new
Mega
sprite for
Evolution's
one
cool.
turn.
That Mega
know?
Evolution is cool. Just as what is it called? Yeah, it was also in Sword and Shield.
Gigantamax.
No, Gigantamax. Yeah,
Gigantamax.
Gigantamax was also mega cool.
I just
Gigantamax
feel
was
like
also
they
cool.
always add this gimmick that's really overpowered, but also super boring to use.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just hey,
Could be.
I make this Pokemon super broken for 3 turns. And,
Eh,
Oh yeah, before we had to Hades. Hold
Yeah,
on, hold
okay,
on. Before we
anyways,
had to
enough
Hades.
about
Before we had
Pokemon,
to
'cause I'm a
Hades.
broken
Before, no, no,
record.
no,
Bro.
no. But you're no,
Should
but you're actually going to enjoy this one
Yeah,
as well.
okay.
You're
this
actually going to enjoy this one as
Video
well.
Ninja
You're
thing is-
actually going to enjoy this one as well because
True.
you brought it up yourself before. We've talked about it. For any COD fans out there,
Okay.
the remake of Black Ops 2.
Yeah, that one's gonna be good. I think it's called Black Ops 5 actually. Wait, let me check.
I don't know, but it's going to be a revamp of Black Ops 2, and I'm hella excited for that one. Hella excited for that one. All right. Lay out the fucking red carpet. Podium is yours. What are you looking forward to?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
That's
having
really
me. Thank you
good.
for having me. The game I will be discussing today is
Cyberpunk.
Hades
yeah.
2.
Cyberpunk.
I was actually waiting for
Cyberpunk is
him to
good
not
game.
say Hades 2, actually. I was just imagining him not saying Hades 2 right now.
Cyberpunk is a goated game, but it's not, a new one. But yeah, Hades 2.
We have to
I've
wait
been
for it to
looking
not
out
be
for that
bugged.
shit so long. I remember they dropped the trailer, and you could wishlist it. And I was looking, and I was so hyped. I was like, "Yo!" But the thing is, I completely I brought it up last week, even I think. Yeah, I brought up Hades 2 releasing, but I didn't know when. I just knew I had it wishlisted, so I'd know when it drops. And then dead serious, 2 minutes before this starts, it drops. Like, you know.
See,
You know,
the
oh, hey,
podcast
Mavis.
is fate. The podcast.
Hey
is
guys,
fate.
look at Mavis climbing my. Yeah, there we have it. Anyways.
Oh,
Yeah, she does that. She
That
likes
was
me.
crazy.
Those are
She
some
always does
Spider-Man
that.
moves.
She actually, bro, she got it from her dad. No, but like, Hades is so good. So good. The thing is, no, like the story, mwah, amazing. Like I love Greek mythology anyways, so you know it's fucking sick. And
Mhm.
then the just the gameplay itself interesting and actually stays fresh. It doesn't have as much options even as like Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon, which has like endless options, but it still stays fresh. And it's so intriguing. And it actually takes some skill. Like you know, you can make it as hard as you want. Because there's like these I forgot what they're called, but they're like these difficulty settings you can add when you know when you're practically deeper in the game. And you can like challenge yourself to the point where you're like, so it's with floors, right? I think there's like 4 to 5 floors, and you can literally limit yourself to only have like a few minutes per floor. So you just have to speedrun, which is like super sick. But then in return, you get extra rewards. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried Hades, give it a shot. I beg. I can't give a review on Hades 2 yet. Give me this one evening, and I'll give you a 12-hour review. Give me
Give me
this
this one
one night,
evening.
We'll come
I'll
back to you.
play the game
and
fully.
I'll complete the game. I'll write the IGN review. But yeah, like next episode, trust me, I'ma walk in here, no sleep, fucking walls on my eyes, but completed that game 4 times.
Balls.
Oh my
Worth,
God.
worth.
Imagine just some bricks in front of his eyes.
I feel like roguelikes in general just give you a sense of satisfaction and can
Exactly.
keep refreshing itself, no?
Exactly. And I
I
love.
think
roguelikes.
harder games in general, right? I think harder games in general are pretty cool to play, unless you're like a guy or or a girl that really
Unless you're a
easily
guy.
gives up.
Yep.
Yo, you're
Fucking shit,
this
we're
is not
cancelled.
binary,
Cancelled,
boy.
no,
cancelled,
unless you
cancelled.
no, unless you're like
no.
unless you're
There's
like a
more than 2
person.
genders.
Yeah, unless you're like a person. I'll put it this way: unless you're like a person that easily gives up, I guess then the games are not for you. But as an example, Celeste, I had a lot of fun playing Celeste.
Celeste, bro.
That game
That one
Celeste
is
is
actually
difficult as fuck,
like-
but I had a lot of fun.
You gotta push, bro. You gotta
but that's like
push.
Jump King, you know? That's like Jump King levels where you just
True.
Yeah,
out,
mm. I mean,
Like,
yeah,
you
no,
wanna finish it, but
jumping
also
feels, yeah, true. I remember some of the
Celeste
fucking
always
rooms.
also frustrated me.
Celeste
I
is
don't know.
fun though. I just
Yeah.
the few fucking intricacies about the game where you have like certain combos that you need to do. Like if you dash into the ground, you get like a super jump or whatever. Like that doing consistently like 5 times in a row is just difficult. And some levels are really like, yeah, you'll do it 5 times in a row now. It's like- meanwhile, you'll dodge a few bullets and then you do it one more time to finish it off. And if you miss it, then good luck. You have to start all
Yeah,
over
fuck.
again.
Yeah, I did.
Um,
I had that with fucking Ghost Runner today. I played it out. Ghost Runner, go to the game, actually very nice. And bro, Ghost Runner, it literally exactly what Nando said. I'm like at the last enemy. I'm like, okay, please do not fuck this up, and then I fuck it up, and then I have to reset it all over again, and then it's like an endless cycle of not fucking up, and then it just gets to me. But yeah, Ghost Runner is actually hella fun. Also a lot of replayability and DLCs that are coming out. Really fun.
recommendation. What do you think will happen with games? Do you think we'll go more towards VR?
No, I think it's
I
gonna stay
think
split.
at some point Sword Art Online is gonna be real, and I would love that.
The thing is, like, VR games are a lot more present than you think. Like, the cool thing is as well, like in game development, a lot of people actually enjoy making VR games. But it's a whole different workflow. But it's quite funny because they have just started making those games in VR. Like, actually, they'll be in a VR suit and make the games, and it's quite cool to see those people go. Like, I've seen people modeling like for VR games, and it's like completely different. It's like not at all the
Mhm.
same. But I still think you're gonna have both worlds. I don't think that's ever a bridge that's like gonna collapse. Like I think you're always gonna have both.
Mhm.
But because like people at first when VR came out, they're like, "Oh, this is huge. Everything's gonna, change. No one's gonna play normal games anymore." But the thing is, there's just some types of games you can only play on VR, and some you can only play on normal. Like imagine playing League on VR, bro. That
No,
I
would be
wouldn't
like
want that.
impossible. Like that wouldn't
would
even
be
be
cool.
fun. It'd be cool, but it just wouldn't
mean,
be like maintainable.
See big ass Malphite ult. No!
I feel like it would just
Proximity chat. Proximity chat.
then
Bro, that
just
would be so fucking fun.
just
then
can't breathe
they'll
anymore.
add voice chat when it's in VR, bro. Then
Oh,
they'll add
bro.
voice chat.
I would shit on people, bro. I would pick Timo. I would hide somewhere in the middle of a lane and just shit at them, bro. I'd be like, Goofy, ah.
When
Goofy,
it's
ah, you
gonna
can
get me?
Hey, get your Oracle lens. Ah.
Oh man.
We
See,
cannot ever add
we
No.
talked about it
chat.
before, like voice chat. When did we talk about voice chat in League?
I think it was like in a
When we
stream.
played
Was that
League
the
on
previous
the
episode?
stream.
Nah, I think it was a
Was it
stream
on
in
stream?
stream. I was
Oh yeah, it
on
was on stream. Yeah, it was on stream.
When I was
the Legend
streaming.
stream. True.
No,
Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was your stream. True.
no, it was with me. We were playing and we were like, imagine having voice chat. Because
Yeah,
I was
true.
like, I don't want to type because I literally can't. And then we were pinging him, right? But we couldn't ping
And then
him
we
because the
couldn't,
pings were
yeah,
only for us.
right.
And I was like,
Dumbass.
yeah, imagine not being able to ping someone as well as not being able to talk to them. You have to type, but I mute chat because like I don't want to be toxic. I know I will just type something. And it will not be healthy for me, for the enemy, for like my ally as well. I'm just self-destructive like that. I will like, you suck so hard, just go AFK, blee 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 blee, you know.
Mhm.
See, the
And
strategy
it's
is...
better. Yeah.
Say it. No, you can go
I
first.
just
didn't wanna
just muted chat. I just literally I can't type. I only can type in party chat just because of that.
That's actually smart. I rarely type in chat, but when I do, I hit them with the sneaky tactic. I start off very friendly, so I just type, "Hey, Clove." So I start very friendly, and then they're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
no, you
look, this guy wants to talk to me," and then I bait them in, and then I say the most
No.
horrible, like actually human, like down-breaking thing you can ever imagine. It's
Playing
bad,
with Matisse and Valorant.
but bro, it was bad. I was actually so tilted for no reason.
Actually, Patrick, today the game we played today, that was also a good one.
Oh yeah, bro.
We
Nah,
had
don't
this-
remind
I
me, dude.
think we had like 4 Belgian people, by the way. I'm pretty sure because they had like a very Dutch accent. And the Reina was French, and she had like the most vile French accent ever, but she talked English, which actually I liked because most people just talk French. Like, bonjour, hein, un autre français ici, hein, oui, 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 hein, baguette, baguette, baguette. Rush A, blah, blah, blah. They just talk French then. Just if there's one other French person, they just talk French the entire game, and you're like, I can understand French, but I would prefer it in English because that's kind of my second language. You know, I understand not all. I kind of understand all the callouts in French. Like I can understand everything you're saying in French. I would prefer it if you talked English. And they're like, no, and then just no. But basically, this game, right? This Reina was micromanaging everyone, and we're talking about a gold game, right? Like we were on site. We had full control on site. Literally, our teammate was planting. Reina was like, "You should plant right now." It's like. He was already planting. Shut up, please. Like, shoot him. Like, I'm like, of course he's gonna shoot him. What do you mean? You know? That's actually. I was so
That's
mouthing,
his
and then
mind.
we were just going back and forth. I muted Reina. I was like, I was not having a good game. I was like, I think the best play I made this game was muting Reina. And I was like, yeah, you won so many rounds by doing that. I was like, nice.
Oh, bro, I was sleep
That was
deprived
assaulting.
then, so I didn't mind. Like I wasn't fucking paying attention. I was sleep deprived.
Patrick was like, I'm top fragging even though I am so tired.
Yeah. And like, bro, I was hitting nasty shots though. My pistol round that game was actually insane.
I was just ending. I can't play shooter games. I swear to God.
That's
Like
why I'm going
if
to
it's Valorant, I
MMOs.
can actually use my brain and do some tactics. But most likely, I'm just gonna headshot and I'm just gonna cry about it. Anyways, we went off topic again.
And welcome to
Do
the
we even
Discord
have
call,
topics
baby.
left, bro? Like,
Welcome
legit.
to the
What the
Discord
fuck?
call, baby.
I feel like
No,
we
but
go off topic
I-
and we cross the other topics without even realizing.
Yeah, literally. I mean, that's
But with
good.
gaming,
That's
we have
good.
so many.
We've talked about a few things already indeed.
That's good.
See,
That's
like,
good.
legit.
But I meant like with VR games. I feel like VR games are gonna evolve at some point. We're gonna have like
I mean-
actual Sword Art Online type bullshit where you can actually like dream the game instead of actually
like
like have to
like the
control it.
Neuralink. You know what's funny? I don't know if you've seen it,
Yeah.
like the Neuralink by Elon Musk. The first thing the guy did with it was literally spend the whole night playing Civ 6, which is like the most Chad thing ever. He spent all
Like
night playing Civilization 6 with the Neuralink, which is funny as fuck. It's so funny.
it's like
Like,
the least. It's the least. It's not a game you should like go to the Neuralink with.
Bro, I would. I legit would. That'd be so funny though. But like there's actually a lot more than you think. Like the thing they're making mainstream now is like these big circles with like it's like these walking paths. And so you can walk around, but you actually stay in place. Like you can't full on sprint, you'll walk off then. But if you just walk or like jog, it'll move you
Mhm.
back into the middle. So you can walk around. And there's like this YouTuber who like beat the entirety of Skyrim using that. And he's like, he lost like a shit ton of weight because of it, because he like, walking the entirety of the Skyrim map. Also, what are Nando and Patrick openly DMing about? They've been smiling, and it's so obvious, and we're missing out on something. They're not telling us.
I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
know.
I don't even
we're
know.
playing footsie under the table.
Nah,
Fuck.
we can't even join.
No, I can't enjoy it.
Their toes are intertwined right now.
So we were,
They're fully locked and loaded.
we were going over the topics, and I was typing in the document, so he saw what I was typing, and then he was laughing with it, and we had a bit of a back and forth.
Okay, you're good.
That's why.
Whatever,
That's why we were
No.
lost.
But I
We were
would
not-
love to
was
one day
literally-
be in an
Go ahead.
actual. I would love to one day be in an actual like MMORPG where I had like this medieval armor and stuff, like walking around as if I'm really there. I would really love that, like the isekai type of bullshit, you know?
That would be sick.
Yeah, I would
That would
definitely
be
have
sick.
like a dragon breathing fire on me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
was
die in
actually
real
gonna say
life.
the
you know?
same.
I would also like to get stabbed.
And then your suit overheats, and then you actually get on fire.
In
I
game,
actually
in game,
feel.
in game.
I
I
feel
was
like
just gonna
if
say, Nando, just go to Garmidi, you're fine. you know, you'll be able to do that.
go to Brussels, man.
Yeah, exactly. Brussels meeting.
Anyway,
I swear, I know you meant like Brussels when you said Garvey,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
legit.
know if everyone who
No,
watches
no,
this
no.
will understand.
oh,
They do now. They do now.
Yeah, well,
They
I
do
mean, the
now.
context. Oh, man.
anyways, any competitive gamers out there? Y'all love competitive games, or are you more of a casual gamer?
Well, you're asking. 3 of you guys have been on our official teams, so
I
In
don't
I
all
mean, you don't
fairness-
necessarily have to be on the team. Like people could have been on a team and then realized, nah, I'm not a competitive gamer at all, right? So
True. I feel like I don't know. I don't mind playing comp, but it's definitely not what I play
I
for.
feel like you're a duo, like dual.
Yeah, legit.
Like you're
solo
casual, but
queuing,
you
I'm
can also
like,
go
eh.
competitive.
Yeah, like
I'll be back.
No, I didn't mean
like
as in duo
winning.
queuing. I just meant like
No,
you're
no, no.
both types. You know,
Yeah.
like
But that's what I mean. Like, I like playing with other people, but like, I also still really like winning, though.
mhm.
Like, I'll be casual about it, but I do want to win. So it's like both. But I'm not like ever gonna like climb to like master or like ascendant or something. That's not my thing.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, you guys,
I mean,
You're all
we are in
sweats.
an Apex team now, so I guess, yep.
for real, official.
Yeah, no, I think I can play casual, but very rarely. I do love the casual games every now and then though. Like I've played Stardew Valley. I did like Stardew Valley. It was fun. It was chill.
I've enjoyed some time off of my
Yeah,
mental
was chill.
labor.
But like I think more other than not, I'm very competitive, and I can see that with everything I do. It's like I play CS2, I want to win, and if I lose, bad.
For
I can have fun, right? I don't mind losing, but like I'll always try to win. Like if And I very highly see that, or like I very visibly can like understand that I'm very competitive when I'm playing with one of my friends, and that guy is unironically the most casual fucking guy in terms of gaming that you'll ever meet. This fucker can go 0-10 in lane and still laugh.
Oh,
Bro, I would be pissed the fuck off if I'm going that bad in a game.
Like
If
I'll
I'm
just
I
be
swear
inting
to
my
quiet.
you.
ass off, I'm not enjoying the game. This guy goes 0-10. He's like, yeah, fuck, I died again, man. It's just
I
like,
don't
He
get
just
hell.
keeps going. He's that type of. He just keeps
He does it in normal, right?
going.
But
By the way,
like,
he's like. Yeah, sorry, I'm lagging
yeah,
so
no,
much.
it's fine, it's fine. Yeah,
Sometimes
but
it's
he does it in normals. Like, it's not like it's not like he does it in ranked. But like,
no. He
we
does
play
Still,
normals
I
with him.
when
He's
can't.
I
like,
play flex.
like a 0-15. Fine.
Like what?
I
If
have
I would
this.
go 0-15, I would be pissed as fuck, bro. Like, no matter the game mode I'm playing.
But like, imagine playing League and just going 0-15 and just you keep fighting. You're like, I can't
Yeah,
win,
you keep doing.
and you just
Bro.
one shot, and then you're like, okay.
Yeah, he just doesn't care.
don't know,
It's
man.
like,
Bro,
fuck it,
I never
I'm
got
enjoying my
that.
time.
I
Like
also can't.
I see that like when YouTubers play like Hyper Sugar, like those guys will go 0-8 and they'll be laughing their ass off, laughing their ass off when they like see like they do a funny play. Bro, by that time my keyboard is halfway through my laptop. Like I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm not playing
100%.
again. I have rage quit League. I will admit, there's been moments I wake up, I eat breakfast, I boot up League, I play 5 minutes, I go 0-3, I stop, I leave. I don't care. I just stop. I
That's
don't
good.
care.
Actually,
I'm
that's good.
leaving. I don't mind. I will leave the game, and I'm sorry for my teammates, but it's not my problem. I log off for the day. I just go walk. I don't care, bro. You know when it hurts you
But
so
that's
bad, you
better
gotta
for your
reconnect
mental,
with
no?
nature. Exactly, bro. I don't need to
Oh.
play against that Fiora as Aatrox. I don't want to, bro. I don't care. I don't want to.
I can't talk about League. I'll just get tilted. But I
Exactly.
am also very competitive. I
Yeah, it's
need
like,
to like. I need to be better, Like
Yeah.
I played for the West team and BSL, and there were a lot of junglers that were higher ranked than me. But I felt in competitive in team comps, I was just a better player. Not necessarily because I had better mechanics, but just because I just straight out knew what they were gonna do. Because there's a pattern. If you become at a certain rank, you just gave out a pattern, And I just analyzed the pattern, and I just tried to do something I can do it against it, So I feel like I'm better, but they are just better at solo queue and stuff. So they will get farther than me, which annoys me because I'm very competitive, and I know I'm stuck at some point. I have a wall I have to climb over before I can get even better. But sometimes that wall is just too big, too heavy, and it just annoys the fuck out of me, man. Then I get tilted, and then at some point I just calm down. I play less. Do something else, and then I come back to the game, and then I'm just better because the wall has shrunk because I made it seem bigger than it actually was. Just because I'm
that's
so
true.
competitive, so tunnel visioned on doing that with this one stuff. Yeah.
I feel like it's also like part of just being good at the game, though. I feel like you get a certain ego that you have to either learn how to live with, or you have to kind of know how to break it down and then just get better at it. Because I'll be honest, in every single fucking game I go, I'm the best player. Like I don't care. And you can outplay the fuck out of me, and I will still say that you're lucky. Like it's like it's just I have to
He's
be the
real.
best player.
He
That's
admits
it,
He admits it.
That's like you can outplay the
actually-
fuck out of me. But in that game, you could have outplayed the fuck out of me, but in that game you're just lucky, or you just hit an insane shot that you will never hit again. I don't know. It's like I get mega pissed at myself as well. Like I would rather lose a game if I'm doing bad rather than win it. And that's the unironic proof, and Povio can admit to that because he's played enough times with me where I'm like negative KD, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't want to win. I don't deserve to win. I win 13-5. I'm like 17-19. Fuck that. Don't deserve it. Nope. Nope.
Meanwhile, me, I
Nope.
just take those. I'm like, fuck it,
It's
the winners are rent.
the weirdest part is he has like sometimes and I realized one game where I won like I think it was like 15-17. Like it was not the biggest of differences. He was like 12-17. Like he had a worse score than me, and he's like, a win is a win, baby. It's just this goes, a dub is a dub. And I mean, like, I'm mega pissed. Like, fuck, man, I went negative. He's like, a dub is a dub, baby. We take those.
Like, bro.
But I think it's cool.
That's a
I think
right
it's cool.
mentality,
I think it's
no?
cool because that is such a good. That's such a good mentality, but such a bad one.
I also have
Like,
this
a
bad
dub
one.
is a
It's
dub,
like,
baby. A dub is a dub.
if I didn't learn anything from this game, you shan't either.
It's purely because I'm like, it's like in the end, it's just pictures on the screen, right? I got better things to
it's
do in
true.
life. So I'm like,
Really?
well, I mean,
I don't have that mental. I do not have the. It's just a game. If I lost, bro, I'm tracking your fucking house address. I will find your mom's fucking whole
It's
history,
just
bro.
a game.
Literally,
It's
bro.
The most.
Like,
Oh.
I'm finding the vet where you cure your dog, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, I can get so soaked into games. If like, imagine you sit next to me, right? You see me go 0-10 in a ranked game, and you say, "It's okay, bro. It's just a game." You're dead. You're dead. I'm hunting you. I'm hunting you alive.
Just go like
You're gonna
straight
like
fucking Summit 1G.
like
Yeah, no,
actually,
no.
bro. I'm one punch manning you. Like you're
No.
actually flying through the fucking walls. There's no way you
It's
say
just
that
a
to me.
game.
no. No, no. I
I
I
get.
just hate that expression.
Just I hate that expression. Never say it to
In,
me.
in any
I will join
competitive
you.
environment, saying it's just a game, just
You gave
it
up.
feels so undignified, you know?
Yeah, no. Like, I
You gave
mean,
up?
like, you know, like, I still know, like, especially when I look at,
No.
like, because, I know it's
I know
like
you
more
mean
than a
it,
game for
yeah.
a few. But it's for me, it's just like, I mean, I bring dough, I cook, I got other shit to do. You know, it's not my.
Yeah.
I find gaming more of my own entertainment and like getaway than. But like even when I was playing in the
It's more
team, in
of
the
a
Valorant
leisure
team,
for you.
yeah, when I was playing still in team, like I took it like seriously. Like it's like, don't get me wrong, like I wasn't like in the mental from like, okay, let's like fucking throw. I'm like, now I'll fucking play. Like fun content also for me, you know, like like I'm like more in a content creator mindset more than like an actual like pro. I guess
I
you
mean, you
might.
changed though.
Oh, but yeah,
You
I mean-
changed. You used to take it a lot more serious now.
I mean, when I was back playing in the Valor team, I still had like a lot of other shit to do because back then I was
That's
still
true.
in class, so I barely had time to actually play with the team. That's why I also just quit. 'Cause I'm like,
But you
nah,
do put a lot of time in, though. I mean, if you have the time, you
like
do.
yeah, I was actually like when I had time, I was playing Val, like and no other game. Like I was playing Val. I was doing my shit. I was doing my reps in, so to not just get behind, you know.
And I feel like you're not the type of player who says, "Oh, it's just a game." Like in that sense, it's more like, "Yo, this one game, yes, it's fine. You know, we'll take those with us. Even the losses, you learn from those. You know, it's not like, it's just a game, guys. Touch some grass."
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, if that means a lot more than
Like,
you, then
come on,
sure,
man.
you know.
You say that, I'm about to touch you.
Say less,
You-
bro. Come then.
Say that. Don't test
It should have been me. No, okay.
Should have been me. Bro, like,
No,
Not like
any
these
of you had
ones.
any esport aspirations actually? Like, do you? Since we're talking about competitive anyway, right? Like, did any of you ever had like that moment where you're like, "I'm going pro"?
For sure,
actually?
I had
And,
this moment.
um,
I had this moment.
I almost had a chance in TF2.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
that's
was,
sick.
That's sick. Well, okay.
Everyone
yeah.
played this game,
Okay,
by
we're
the way.
logging off. Bro, we both went Gilly, that's sick. Yeah. It's the caster curse, bro. We're linked in. We're linked in.
Yeah, no, purely me, a friend of mine, and another friend were just like playing fucking TF2 religiously. And I was mainly a scout and spy player. But I
Based.
could also like flex in between. Like I played a shit ton of a lot of characters. But yeah, no, I was really good at trick stabbing mostly. That was like a good signature of
right.
mine. And just like dodging enemies and just keeping them like just like putting pressure, like passive pressure, just like in Cypher. That's why I
Yeah.
also like played Cypher a lot as my first main. And just like putting that pressure was like not a lot of spy players could do that at the time. Like now it's just like, well, damn. It's like bread and butter. But back then, I was like, he's onto something. And just playing ahead of the curve is kind of I don't know. That's kind of the advantage I had back then. But then I'm like, I got school shit to do, so I'm like, nah.
I see.
Fair.
Anyone else?
Actually, and this is gonna be surprising, and it's actually kind of sad because you guys were shitting on mobile games earlier. But like, actually, like Brawl Stars. No, but like that
Bro,
ass.
yeah,
I
bro.
was sweating that, bro. I remember in third and fourth year of high school, I was playing that religiously, like actually, like constantly. And it was fucking funny because I would get kicked out of class constantly, but I didn't give a fuck. I was just playing Brawl Stars in the halls. I was just playing Brawl Stars. And I like actually made it quite high. Like I actually made it on the charts. Like I know like with Nita and Frank and shit, I made it to like top 4 and like top 7, top 16 like every single time. And then like I even hit the global leaderboard and I was like, "Bro, like I low-key want to do this." And that's the first time I actually ever watched like any esports because I remember watching like the Brawl Stars esports and I was like, "Yo, low-key." And then I realized, I was way too young and I was like, "Oh." And then they ruined it because they added a battle pass, and then I stopped.
Fair enough.
And now it's coming back actually, which is kind of funny. But I'm not touching that game anymore. I'm gonna be gone. If I touch that game, I'm quitting the IE and I'm gonna go work at McDonald's or something. It's over. There's no way I'm gonna have time for anything if I play that game again.
I think I still have you on my friends list as Brawl Stars. I know we
Really,
added each
bro?
other. And I know I
Holy
remember we
shit.
added each other. And then I
Bro,
saw
I
like,
was
what the
peak.
fuck is this guy doing?
Bro, I was grinding, bro.
What are you
Holy fuck.
doing? What
Yeah,
are you
like what the fuck is he
doing?
doing? Like,
Like me and Gucci, we were the dream team,
yeah,
bro.
dude.
Oh, bro, I remember playing like Knockball and gunning Poco. Oh, bro, they knew me. They knew me. Oh, that was
Alright.
good.
You knew me from
days.
a Poco.
So
Poco
as a
Loco. You
a,
see me,
a
brother?
possible, so as a possible TF2 pro player, a possible Brawl Stars pro player.
For real.
I'm
Yeah,
I
but
was
guessing it's
never
League
in
for you.
contention for League. But I mean, I feel like if there's a game I would go pro in, which I still, in my heart of hearts, I still believe I can, which is very unlikely, by the way. It's very, very unlikely. But in my heart of hearts, I still believe I can go pro in League. That would be huge, you know? But I'm just so invested in the whole League of Legends and esports scene. I feel like you guys as well, you like casting. I want to get in there somehow, and I feel like casting is one of the things I could actually do, you know? I feel like I actually have enough knowledge about the game to like be able to cast the game properly. And the same with football, by the way. Like I know a lot about football, and when I listen to when I watch games, there's always also casters with sports, normal sports. There's always casters, and every time I say what they are gonna say, like 2 minutes before they say it, and then they say it, and everyone in my family is like, "Vince said that already."
Wow.
It's like I'm like,
Okay.
yes, I did. And that's like, it sparked the passion in me, and especially since in the beginning of the year, I was like, yeah, there's this new thing in school, like in esports, there's like a new section with esports in it. And I was like, yeah, I really want to do that. And then I found OS Esports, and I was like, yo, this could be something for me. And then I started casting with you, and I mean, now we have a podcast, so I guess that happened. But I don't know. I feel like I still have a lot of improving to do, but I want to get there, you know? That's like a dream of mine. So not necessarily playing the game, but something
Having an
within
actual job
the
within
realm,
esports.
you know? Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
for
like
sure.
I feel
A
like
job
the
in
improvement
esports
thing
is like my dream.
I feel like the improvement thing is definitely something, but like at the same time, I think Mattis and me can improve as well, right? So like there's
Yeah, for
always
sure. I mean, in general, I don't have that much experience, you know? So I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that I am really good or really bad. I can't really place myself in a category yet.
You got there.
Because I didn't do it enough. But I really enjoy doing it, so
that is the beginning.
that's that.
It all starts with a passion,
Nando,
right? So
Nando. What is something you would go pro in? Or
I don't know, man.
might it be an FPS game?
might
Maybe,
it be an
perhaps.
FPS game? Yeah, I mean it has to be Counter-Strike, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if I would ever go pro in a game, it would be Counter-Strike. I think I had the opportunity to, but I didn't really like go into it. And then the second time I had an opportunity to maybe go pro, I kind of fucked it for myself because of being really toxic.
Oh no.
Nah, it's true.
Worse.
Like that's why I've like right now because I'm 24 already. So the thing is, it sounds so weird, right? Because if you say I'm 24 already, it's not I'm not old. But in terms of like being a
You're a
pro player
senior.
for yeah, that's what I mean. In terms of being a pro player, like I'm an ancient, right? Like it's not many
Yeah.
people go that long, right? So I don't think pro player is ever on the menu anymore. Since organizations don't really look for people my age anymore.
Yeah.
But that's why that's why I'm making it like a very important thing that I do give that advice to other people now that I meet and that want to go pro to be like, yo, and if they're good at least, because if you're not that good, you don't have the ego. And I've noticed that a lot. If you're not that good, you don't have the ego. But if you're very good at the game, you struggle a whole lot with ego. And I think once I noticed that, I immediately like, oh, I was like that too. Watch out, it's dangerous. No, I had like the second chance I had was probably Overwatch. And Overwatch, I like legit was like 20, 30 points away from being top 500. So I was really close to it. But the problem is that if you get to that high elo, there's not many players that get to that one. So you kind of meet the same people over and over again, right? And back then, I was very good at the game, and I was like applying for orgs and all that stuff because they were searching for players. And then I'm not kidding. I think like 7 teams would just tell me like, "Yo, you're good, but we have players that have played with you already, and they're saying this about you, so we can't give you a spot." So it's like I'm saying it right now. Like if you have a really bad attitude, it fucks over opportunities for you, especially in terms of like any professional scene or to become a pro player in games, right? So that's why I kind of made it my job to be like, if I ever meet someone that has like the same kind of attitude and I see that he has potential to be, like, I'm immediately like, yo, drop it. Like it's really not worth it. Like you need confidence. You need to be confident in yourself that you're the best. Like in my opinion, if you go into a game and you want to be the best player, you have to think that you're the best player. Simple as that. But you can't have the ego that you become omega toxic to anyone and that you just play with, because that just fucks opportunities. And I mean, I got into a team with Overwatch, but like that team didn't really go nowhere. So unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky. But I think if I ever should go pro in the game, it's probably CS. I think CS is I mean, I have a big love for CS, and that's why
That's
just as Finn, just as Finn is like, can't make it as a pro player probably, so I want to have to do something within the space. So I would love, man. Major is a dream. I've always said this.
We'll make it to ALGS.
Yeah.
ALGS is inbound,
LGS,
baby. ALGS
I swear to
inbound.
God,
Apex, baby.
I don't know how I got into this. We're playing a shooter game, by the way, and I'm in the team. How does this happen, by the way? I'm just there for the mental support. To be fair, I don't feel like I'm playing that bad. With Apex, like, to be fair, like, it's not like you have any spray pattern or anything, or like your movement doesn't adjust the bullets, so you just have to like aim and trace, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and if you aim down a base, there is some, but it's not that big.
yeah, no.
I feel like
what you're like, you per se don't like participate like in kills very much, but like your support role that you are doing is like good. Like, you're doing your shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I can do the killing, but I'm very bad at thinking.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
I can do the killing, but my brain not too good in that one. So it's like, if you tell me I'm a soldier, like if you tell me go there, aye, Captain, I'll go there. But it's like,
but that's what I feel like I am. At least like I relay information very well, because I learned this from League, right? If I say there's something there or there's something there, I mean, with Apex it's pretty straightforward. Like, he's cracked, he's not cracked, he's over there. I always ping, I always give the most information I can, which I think is good. Like, at least I want to be useful somehow.
Yeah, I mean, we're literally
Yeah.
like a full circle. We have Nando, our fragger, then we got info giver, fucking Finn, and then I get that info and just make a plan. And then we just execute that plan,
Yeah.
and then it's over.
Because that's the thing, right? Like, if you look at the stats, if you look purely at stats, you'd be like, yo, holy shit. Like, if you purely look at my stats, then as an example, you're like, oh fuck, he's good. But the thing is, I wouldn't be able to do what I do in games if it wasn't for the info that's given to me, right? Like, I don't drop those numbers if I don't know. Like, if you don't tell me there's certain players in that corner or in that certain space or running over there, like, I can only shoot when I know what to shoot, right? So it's like, yes, I have the mechanical skill, but I have much respect for players that can just think very like broad about the game and have like a very good understanding about what's really happening, because I can do that. Like, if you tell me what to do, sure, I'll do it. But if you don't tell me and I'm just like running around like a headless chicken, trust me, I'll go down immediately. Like, I need guidance, but if you give me that guidance, I can do what I'm best at. But like I said,
I
I
was
realized
gonna
that I'm a
say
very dumb
something.
player. I'm a very dumb player, but I'm
I
a
was gonna
mechanical
say
player. No, go ahead.
And it was gonna be. You're the Dirk to my Boaster, man. You're because you're also bald. So it was so funny.
I immediately
Yo.
fucking
are-
understood the reference
swear to
already. I was
God.
like, Dirk is bold, like.
I was like,
100%.
this is a really good reference, and then I was like, hey, he's bald also. What the hell? It makes
Just
it
makes
so much
sense.
perfect.
See, maybe that's just a thing. If you're very good, if you're decently or good mechanically, you just don't have hair anymore. Happens. Tens will go bald.
Bro,
That's why
that
Mat-
means I suck.
That's why
It explains everything. Explains everything. Watch me get a haircut next
will go
week,
bald.
and I'm gonna hit Ascendant. Watch.
That's the haircut buff.
I
That's
swear to
the
God,
haircut
Matisse,
buff.
you should
Shaves
just
everything.
shave. Just
Bro, nah,
just go
nah.
full.
Like,
Bros.
it's over.
At 100k likes, Matisse goes bald.
No.
Doesn't even want to risk the
going
Matisse
100k
is like,
likes.
he's like, no, imagine that happens. Like in his heart of hearts, he thinks this might happen.
Bro.
You know,
If it happens, I need to go bald. I'm not taking that risk. I
That's-
will.
that's-
I
Bro,
will
Matisse,
show a picture
being
of my
bald
ass,
is
bro,
not
but I'm
that
not going
long.
bald. Like, I don't care, bro.
man. Like it's not forever.
Yeah,
It's
hair
too
grows
long.
back.
It's too long.
I actually shaved my hair off was it last summer? No, the summer before that. 2 years ago, I shaved my head bald, and I swear to God, in 2 months, I had a full set of hair again.
Yeah, but like the thing is, I also did that during COVID, and I looked like an egg. I'm not doing that again, bro. I look like an egg that's been
I
left
actually
in the
can't
fridge for
imagine
like 2
Matisse
years.
without hair.
You don't want to. It was bad. I was like an
I
egg.
looked
I
like an
looked so
egg.
bad.
Okay,
Bro, actually.
69 likes, and Matisse goes bald. You should do
Yeah,
that
that's
for
good.
that.
Yeah.
If we go
No.
70, you don't go bald. If it's 69,
Yeah.
you go bald.
That's on
You
goal.
like that
On
more?
goal.
Okay, I'm done.
Perfect
I'm
number.
done. Okay.
Okay.
I actually will all
I'm
go
done.
bald. Fernando.
Fernando. It's gonna be
Yeah,
be
sure.
Ben,
Sure.
Povio, and Battis.
Actually,
Ben, Povio, Battis, and Baldo.
Baldos from the zoo.
Nando should shave everything except his head.
What?
Honest game? Honest game?
I should
Honest
shave everything.
I said
Hell no,
you
bro.
should
I
shave
look
everything except your
Nah,
head.
nah.
Bro,
I look
that would
like
be
I
so
look
fun.
like a
I wanna
Your
fucking
see you without a
beard, your
beard.
balls.
I want to see that. Whoa.
Whoa.
Bro, you could have said legs. You could have said chest. You could have said
No,
anything,
but
and you went
leg
balls.
hair and arm hair grows way slower. Your ball hair grows
No,
way faster.
no,
What
it
do you mean?
doesn't. No, it doesn't. Trust me. I shave my
Way
arms
faster
once.
than your arm hair.
Hello, no. You're the Lulu.
Okay, I'm the Lulu, I guess.
Yeah, actually. Bro, it goes so quick, your arm hair. If you shave it, that
We
shit is
went-
back.
We went from fucking esports
Shave his
to
eyebrows.
shaving.
Anyway,
Shaving Baldo's
No.
balls.
To
No.
the Dirk fucking.
None of it. None of it.
sorry, I had to reference him, you know.
No,
But
what
I
do you
feel
like about esports,
I'm
actually?
just
What do you guys like about esports? Like, why do we talk about games? Why are we so passionate about games and esports? Why? You know, what is like the main reason for you? Or why you're, I don't know, so invested into esports? I don't know.
Funny gun go, bro. That's my answer. funny people.
I'll give you mine as an example. I think the biggest reason why is, first of all, because of I saw it online, right? I think online when I was watching the streams and just the hype around it, how casters could tell the story about the game and it would make sense. Like it was all very cool. And I think the first time when I went to like an actual event was the major in Antwerp. I think 2 years ago. It was in 2022, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it was
And I
2
went
years
there,
ago, yeah.
or 3 years, yeah. And I went there, and I'm not even kidding. The whole vibe around the entire thing was fucking cool, because it felt like it was a football match, like you were going to watch, but like people from all around the world just gathered there, and everyone had their own team that they would be a fan of. Like a few people would be there for Vitality, even though Vitality was already out of the tournament. Same with G2. Like G2 fans were all over the place, even though G2 was already out of the tournament. And the biggest difference that you would have with if you go to like a football match, and let's say like your typical grudge match, right? Like you have Club Brugge against Anderlecht. I don't know how to say it in.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Like people would fucking downright hate each other, right? Like if one of the fans from Anderlecht would sit in between like Club Brugge, you would get battered the fuck up. If it's the other
Yeah,
way
you get
around, it
that.
would be the
It
same
depends
exact
where
thing,
he
right?
sits, but yeah.
Yeah, but it would, yeah, you know.
As a Club Brugge fan, I want to like make sure it's not gonna be like for neither team. It's not like that per se. I mean, to be fair,
No,
there
but
are
it's
clubs
like
where that actually would happen, but it's not. You would be booed out of the
Yeah.
space you're sitting. You
Yeah, I
literally
know, but
would
it's like
get out of here, like go sit with your own team, you know.
exactly. So
But-
you would be like judged for whatever team you're supporting, right?
sure.
Now in esports that doesn't happen, which is funny as fuck to me. Like you would have people of G2, Vitality, Navi, FaZe, like all of these people would sit together and they would just have the best of times. Like it wouldn't matter. Like these guys were there, they were watching CS, they were just enjoying their time. Like that was the biggest difference for me. Like the fact that people were just there to watch their game. That's it. Like they want to like cheer for their team, right? But if your team's already out of there, you're just there to enjoy some good CS, and that's it. And everybody would have a fucking good time. And that's why I'm so invested into esports. Like just the fact that the vibe is so different, and it feels a bit like a family in a way. You know what I mean? Like people just go there,
Mhm.
enjoy the time.
I feel like to add on to that, like if my favorite team plays, I don't want them to stomp the enemy. I want them to go
Oh.
quadruple overtime, but still win. Of course, I don't want them to lose, but make it the longest game ever, just to see them play more. Like imagine that with a football team. Like you wouldn't want that. You would be like, hey, if you could go 4-0 up, yes, please, just do that.
Do it.
In 5 minutes, great, perfect. And then just don't play the game. Just make sure they don't score. But in esports, I just have this feeling. I just want to see the best of everyone. You know, I don't
Yeah.
want to. If I watch football, I don't want to see the enemies like
Do good.
the other team play good. I want them to
Yeah.
actually make so many mistakes they will regret playing football for the rest of their lives. You know. But
Damn.
in esports, it's insane. It's the difference. It's just insane. Like in esports, I just want there to be as many rounds as possible. Just see the sickest outplays and just enjoy it. You know, like the atmosphere is the same as football, where you get there's like this amazing support, but not for the teams, but for the game in general. You know, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like casters really add on to that by like making the game so much more interesting than it actually is. Like the hype they create, I just love that.
Yeah, it's very cool.
But yeah, in general, I just like esports because they're all games I'm passionate about, you know. I feel like I have invested so many times in the game, and I get it. I see these people who are also playing the game also invested this much time, and then you can see them play to perfection or like those type of stuff, and it just makes me, I don't know, it's just so enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it's something
I
you
understand.
kind of want to recreate as well, right? If someone makes like the 1v5 outplay, you kind of want to go into game and also make that 1v5 outplay. You know you
That's true.
can't, but you kind of want to try, you know?
No, it's true.
I feel like that's what esports does way more. It's just way more accessible to get
Everybody.
into a game. Where normal sports, you need actual people to go to an actual place and to actually invest a lot of time, space, money. This you can just do behind a computer, which is, and for me, it's just so accessible, you know.
No, true. No, you're right.
But yeah, if anyone else wants to go, I think I showed my passion about esports in this past 5 minutes. I did a monologue, so go on.
No, mostly for me, I would say, of course, there's online event, but like mostly like offline events, especially like in giant stadiums, like in Antwerp as well. Just looking at it, that's why I'm also just spectating. I just like spectating. I like seeing good gameplay. Mostly because you learn as a player as well. And you you see it also from their eyes. And especially if there's like listen-ins and comms, you can also just adapt it to your like own playstyle. And it's pretty much like if you want to go pro, it's pretty much like a free info, free advice, to just play catch up, and maybe eventually like get there to their level, Mostly, yeah, mostly just the quality of the matches and just looking and seeing how the game like should be played instead of like your casual rank, like just for monkeys and one team.
Back to the monkeys. No, I agree. No, that's a very good point. A very
Great
valid point
callback.
as well. Do you have an explanation for why you enjoy esports that much?
Still
It's like,
go brrr.
I don't know, man.
It's
I don't know,
hype.
man.
Like actually, I've never thought about it, bro. Like I like you said, the casting that does huge shit, right? And I love just seeing like a whole fucking arena filled with people. Definitely like CS:GO is a good example, right? Like I love seeing like Swagger Soul's videos where he goes to the events and you just see the whole thing just crowded. And like you said, they're just all homies. Like they don't
Yeah.
care who's winning. They're just there to just be there. And that's like sick to me, right? And I love like seeing the influence it can have on people. But that's about it. I like
Yeah.
esports because it's cool, but I don't have a monologue. I'm sorry, I'm not an anime protagonist. I'm a
God
side
damn it,
character in
Sorry.
this
Matisse.
quest, but
God damn it, man. We told you to
Hey,
prepare for that.
if you ask me to
He
talk
had a
about
monologue for
testicles, I
Hades,
could.
but not for
No.
esports.
Look at the script. Look at the
Testicles and
script.
Hades. Testicles and Hades. That's all I got.
No. No.
No, stop bringing up the testicles.
Just
I love my
brought it into the
testicles.
second episode as well.
I swear to God.
That is
No.
crazy.
Next episode is actually gonna bring testicles. Like, yeah.
We're gonna
Look.
taste test different animal
Look what I
testicles.
found.
Loki, if you feed me balls, I will eat them.
No.
Like actually, bro. Like I mean, that's serious. I will eat testicles. I don't
That
care.
is crazy.
What?
Should
For
we make
free?
like
For free?
should we make something
Yes.
next episode should be about food.
We could.
And then we
My
could talk about balls, you know?
Yes.
So Matisse doesn't
Oh,
get to bring it up on his own.
Then it's a valid topic.
for real, bro.
Oh,
Matisse and
God.
why he loves balls so much.
Exactly.
Huh?
That's like the topic.
The ball
Oh, yeah.
lore.
Like, after we introduce
Okay.
ourselves, Matisse goes last and he just talks about his and his balls.
I thought you were gonna say talks about
That's
his
it.
balls. I'm not gonna talk about my
No.
balls.
Not your
That's
balls,
it.
just balls in general. His favorite balls, you know.
I do like talking about balls.
Anyway,
Tennis ball,
I have,
football.
I have a good thing actually. Since we were talking about esports, what do you think about organizations inside of esports actually? What do you think about them? Is there certain like organizations that you really like? And for what reason? That's probably
No.
already win.
Don't say
I know
it.
which one he's
Don't
bringing up.
say it.
I know
Don't
which one
say
he's
it.
bringing up.
Don't
Well, let
say
me
it.
Povio take the stage. Take the stage.
Yes, cooked from the start.
I do think DSG is a good
PaperX.
example of a
and
good org.
and PaperX and PaperX.
and why?
PaperX because I just like the players also behind them, and their owner is also just very chill. And also just it's more like PaperX is more like a family than an org. And you also just feel like that also just in their games, their gameplay. That's why also PaperX is like one of the most, if not the most entertaining team to watch because of their unique playstyle. Which is also just a double-edged sword of them, but like that's the gamble you take with supporting PaperX. And mainly DSG, purely because I just like. I mean, okay, I already was a fan of Toast, but the courage he had and the trend he is kind of starting is like content creators making orgs. I just find that really ballsy, especially in this economy and how the state of esports is. Just mad respect, and he's actually like doing some crazy shit, which is only like motivating other orgs or like other content creators like Ludwig, like Moist, to like make esports teams. So yeah, that's
I
why.
would argue that's like the best thing as an organization you could do is like have a huge streamer or like content creator, because I don't feel like esports organizations can actually benefit like financially from making an organization, because it's really difficult. You need to have a good team, you need to be able to pay them, and then they have to win. And
To
the
basically
only
win,
thing you
yeah.
can really rely on is sponsoring, and like having a content creator just gives you an extra source of income, you know, which you can also guide towards like the organization. I think like, this guy is a really good example of an organization that I think is actually going to succeed, just because they have a big content creator that already makes money. He can pump money into it. He can also find sponsors. Like he already has like a good name on him, you know. It's like he has everything he needs to back up this organization, which I don't feel like a lot of new orgs can actually get behind. Like big examples, K Corp, Koi. These are all big content creators that are behind this, you know. And French people. I mean, K Corp is just like, for some reason, French people are very patriotic, and they're just like, this is French team, best team now. Ooh, ooh. You know, like I mean, and to be fair, power to the people, power to them, because like I wouldn't see any team in Belgium go that far. Okay, we're with less people, but still, like, there's no way a team that is gonna get that's coming from Belgium is gonna get such a big following from Belgium itself. That's never gonna happen, which is a big issue here.
Yeah, but imagine the Red Devils esports org.
But imagine
Crazy.
it would
I think they
be
should,
so big,
like,
actually.
unironically. I think they should.
Unironically, that would
but
actually be a good thing. Acid should make a fucking esports team.
Bro,
Average Rob should make an esports
I
team.
don't know about Acid, bro. He's
If
fighting.
average Rob
No,
did,
but it's controversial. But he has so many views. He has a
Yeah.
backing, and to be fair, he didn't actually do that much stuff wrong. Okay, he's like
no,
a daredevil in some sort of way, you know?
true.
Yeah, he did
actually
do a lot
broke
of stuff wrong.
a-
I know.
He broke into thingy today or yesterday into.
he broke into an
Sea
amusement
Park.
park.
I swear to
Yeah,
God.
yeah, he did.
That's
literally
crazy.
over.
Like my man is
It's
on
over.
probation. And this.
It's over. It's over. It's
Bro's
over.
just
It's
doing
over.
shit.
It's over. I said nothing. Cut the shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's like
Okay, Average Rob is a good example. You know,
average Rob, yeah.
is
Average Rob,
good ball.
big following. Actually, does a lot of sports. He could get into esports at some point.
He could.
Like I love that William Buva as well tried to like promote it, because he was like
True.
very relevant at the time, and it was like, I am also invested in this and I really like this. I'll just make sure other people also get to know it, you know, because esports and gaming in general is still such a taboo, you know, for no
It's
reason
still
at
a
all,
very
by the way,
niche thing.
because
It's still a very niche thing, which is crazy.
they had such a
And
bad
we've seen
narrative
that.
from the 80s.
We've seen that with like FTI where we're helping out, like the amount of people.
Yeah.
And even one of them brought it up, right? He's saying like, oh yeah, I heard the name Shocks. He's like, yeah, Shocks, and they were like, yeah, if you just say Shocks to anybody, they'll not know who it is. But if you say Shocks to any gamer, they'll immediately know who you're talking about, right? Like it's I think that's kind of crazy where like Shocks can be the most probably one of the most known Belgian like persons out there, but at the same time, nobody really knows her. Like it's only
It's crazy.
the gamers that know her, you know. So that's kind of crazy to me. But okay, we got DSG and Paper X. I guess I'll go down and I'll say Finn. What's your team? I mean, I know it, but let the viewers know.
I mean, I don't think the organization I like is actually that good of an org. Don't sue me for this, but Fnatic, they're just my love, you know. It's like they're
Yeah.
my first love. I cannot get away from them. It's like this toxic relationship where I know they will not make a good roster change, but I just somehow their first team always impresses me so much. Like the Valorant team, like they didn't sign the Valorant boys after like they went second, I think, or they won the tourney, the first Valorant tourney ever. And then they got signed by Fnatic. I was like, Fnatic is for sure gonna get this roster, you know. And then they went on to like win another big major, like the CS guys from back in the days with JW, Flusha and stuff.
Yes.
Like I remember like for some reason I always start watching the new team. Like I started like watching League of Legends in 2017, and I actually really started to get into League in 2018, where I actually watched like EU LCS back
Semi-finals
then,
even.
and then Fnatic went to semifinal. I was like, which team should I support? And I saw like the European team with a Belgian on it. How could I not support it? You know,
Mhm.
like okay, I'm not patriotic, but if there's a
Whippo.
person playing there who's also from the city I'm from, which let's be honest, in Belgium, being from West Flanders, East Flanders, like Antwerp or whatever, whichever province you're from, that's way more patriotic than the country itself, by the way. It's insane. Being from West Flanders is something to be proud of. Being from Antwerp, you have to not be proud of, but they will say they have to be proud of it, you know?
True.
I don't know. It's like that in Belgium. We're just divided. We're like in like I was gonna say America's North and South, but that's a whole other story.
All right.
That's
So
something
we've got-
else. That's something else.
So we've got Paper X disguised, and we've got Fnatic. Do you have a favorite team that you're supporting, Matisse, or
OST's
Or a
first.
favorite organization?
I fucking knew it.
Yeah. Okay.
OST's first. Woo!
okay,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
solid.
I
Still
go
a
I
thing.
go with OST's first. I don't have like a team that stands out because like in League, I like fucking T1. Okay, sure, well, I'm original, but like I don't have a whole org with which I follow. Like I respect Fnatic and stuff like that. That's fair. But I root for everyone. I root for whoever's in the lead. So
A sheep. A sheep.
yeah, I'm not asking Nando.
Sheep.
I'm not asking.
You're
We
not
don't need
asking
to ask.
me.
Look
No,
at his
I'm not
camera.
asking.
Look
Why
at his
Come
camera.
on.
We don't need to ask, bro. We know.
Zoom it in.
Look
In
behind
the
him.
edit. In the edit, zoom it in.
Please zoom in.
You
Zoom
like
in,
that one.
enhance,
Yeah, you can
enhance.
barely see. You
Which
can barely see.
wait,
Hey, no.
I'll ask Nando. Which team do you despise?
Despise. I don't despise any
I
team.
almost rated them.
No, I actually despise
No.
KC.
Oh no, you can't do that. We won't have any Frenchies coming to this podcast anymore. It's still
Nah, it's not. No, it's not. Look, I'll put it this way. That's the problem that KC has, and basically any like big organization is
Mhm.
the fact that the small
Oh.
minority has the loudest voices, and I think
No.
KC has definitely one of those where just the small minority is just so obnoxious and so annoying to listen to that I just cannot but
That's insane.
hate the entire org. Since if you come at me with like you finally get into the LEC and you're like, man, my mid laner is better than Faker. I'm like, yeah, all right, buddy.
Was that Saken?
All right, yeah, that was Saken.
Oh no. Cabochard coming back to top league Pog.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Why do
sure,
you
man.
think he was stuck in LFL for that many years, by the way?
It's like,
It's not
yeah,
because he's bad.
man, we'll get into the LEC and we'll be the first place immediately. Yeah. Let's see what you did in winter and spring, guys. Like,
They won some scrims though.
it's like-
They
okay,
were
well,
contesting scrims.
Yeah. You were 10th and
Damn.
10th.
Uh-huh.
Good job. Very
Hey,
very
great,
nice.
man.
No, if there's an organization that I really enjoy, it's G2, of course, and you can see it in my background. Not necessarily because they win a lot of things, but mostly because I don't know. I think the social media team behind them is so good, and I think no one can disagree that the social media team from G2 is like top notch. It's
Okay,
crazy.
so I agree, but there's a one-man army in Fnatic as well, who has like he's the best content creator on social media for any organization out there.
Oh,
You know,
the Red King
He is
himself.
just too good. I actually forgot his name. I don't know was his name Swalispa in his tag.
Yeah, it's Swalaspa.
Yeah,
he's
I meant
good.
like
He's good.
yeah, he is the best. Man.
He's
He
good. He's
literally
very good.
carried Fnatic social media team
Yeah,
on his own, by the way, as
he's
well
very
as the
good, I do
content
agree.
he created.
I agree.
Yeah.
Swalaspa is kind of a goat. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he's a goat.
Literally, he's my goat.
Anyways,
Who do you
we're
think
hitting
I
the
was
2
gonna
hour.
say?
Wait,
By the way,
I thought you were going to say Gadril.
Yeah, I was also expecting.
I thought you were
okay,
going to say
but
Gadril. I
Gadril
thought you were going
joined
to.
after. No,
Yeah,
but-
yeah, but that's what I mean. I thought you were going to say Gadril. That's not good. Don't worry.
no. No.
Anyways, though,
Sorry.
we've hit the 2 hour mark, so we've been talking a whole lot. We've been talking for a very long time. I think I have a good question because
Yeah.
we were like contemplating what to say, but now that we ended on like an organization, actually, so viewers, let's talk to you for a bit. We have one question for you guys if you want to interact with us a little bit. Yeah, you have the mic. Matisse is handing you the mic. The
giving you the
question is
mic,
basically
tired.
which we like the question that we gave to everyone. Like, what is your favorite organization? Do you have anything to do with esports? Do you like esports? Do you like a certain organization and why? Tell us in the comments below. And I think who wants to do the outro, like the actual outro?
Alright, okay, fine.
I don't know.
Now let's do the
I'll
content.
Patrick introduced
creator,
us
the
so
man
he can
himself.
outro us
Yeah.
as well.
The content creator, the man himself, can do
hit
the
him with the
outro.
welcome to the zoo. That one was so good.
No, that's too late.
Now
Thank
that's
you for
too late,
visiting.
bro.
Now we have to do the thank you
That should
for
have been the
visiting the
intro.
zoo.
Thank you for visiting the
We
zoo.
should
Yeah,
actually-
thank you for visiting the zoo. Actually, that
yeah,
should be a
yeah.
thing. That should be a thing. Now, welcome to the zoo and thank
I'm
you
actually
for visiting
cooking.
the zoo.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
That's actually- yeah, go ahead.
Next
All right.
next episode.
We're
Alright, well-
improving so much.
Yeah. Second episode in, baby. We're already progressing. Alright. Well, with this, we'll end episode. Cooking. So yeah. Thank you for visiting the zoo at the first place with our second episode. So yeah, make sure you answer our question below. Okay, Matisse is. I'll fucking punch Matisse.
It's cringing so hard. No way you said that.
No,
Oh
no,
my
it's
God.
not. No, it's not
It's
because of
not
that. Go
that.
ahead.
It's not that.
I'll explain it after.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you for visiting the zoo. Make sure you like, subscribe, do the usual YouTube shit, and turn the notification bell on as well. Make sure you answer the question as well. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
07.